Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are located at our community. Hey, that Big E guy, I don't know who he was talking about. I never met him. I never seen him before. I never been to Thailand. Everything is just a big mistake. So I know nothing of those encounters he's talking about because I am a good God fearing person. And I would never go to those kind of places because that's not me. Oh my goodness, that Big E guy, he's quite the character. Yeah, ring that bell. I don't know what that means. I never seen maybe a doorbell. I rung a couple of doorbells in my time, but I don't know what kind of bell you're talking about, Mister Maximo. Always deny, deny, deny until until you can't deny any longer, and then you might have to confess. But yeah, you guys, welcome to the bullpen. Uh, yeah, don't ring the bell. Don't talk to don't talk to strangers, especially beautiful women, because they're evil and they just wanna steal your heart. I would never let that happen because I was raised differently. Oh my! I tried to get hold of that Mister Big E guy to clarify what kind of deeds is he doing in that questionable places. Oh my! That my I did have a knee injection that went by very. At first, it hurt real bad, and then when I walked it off, then the pain slowly went away. But the medicine or the solution that they put into my kneecap, it they keep it in a cold environment. So evidently somebody did not warm it up before they injected me, and I had to get two injections. One was like a some kind of like a painkiller, and the other one was a the solution itself, the lubricant, and yeah, that was quite painful. But again, the shot wasn't painful. It was the solution that they are injecting me with. That's what hurt the most. And maybe some of you already know what I'm talking about when you have a knee injection. They need to warm up the solution because they keep it in a cold environment and they need to bring it to room temperature. Some nurses I had before, they would rub it with their hands, the needle, well, not the needle, but the syringe to make it warmer. Can you guys hear me okay? Do I look do I look good? I already know that I look good, but I don't know if you can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me good. Uh, Let me put the link out. If any of you good people want to come up and say hello to the neighborhood, won't you be my neighbor? There we go. Yeah, I tried to get hold of Richard earlier, uh, see how he's doing, what's going on, invite him to come up and say hello to us. But I have an open stage. If anybody want to come up, sound is okay. I hear nothing. Hmm. That's the 1, 2, 3. That sounds good. Always trying out new things. But yeah, you guys, I am doing very, very good. There we go. I didn't hook up my sound correctly. Forgot to plug something in. There we go. There. Now I hooked it up better. Sometimes we got Richard popping up. Just a moment, Rich. There we go. Hey, Rich.
How you doing, Kev? What are you guys all saying now? Howdy?
Did you see that Biggie posted a place where I was supposed to hang out in?
Oh, no, I didn't. I think I missed his
He
stream.
made a walkthrough of this BigKevin guy.
Oh,
His neighborhood in
oh,
Thailand.
I got to check that
And
out.
yeah, well, I never been there. It wasn't me because I only go to like the temple and nature hikes and the elephant refuge because I would never go to those sinful places where those
Okay.
scary women are.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And if people have a picture of me there, then maybe it was me, or me, because there's a lot of people that look like me, like Tony Savalas and
Yeah.
uh, coffee time.
Yeah, that's what I just made coffee.
Oh, heck.
What's everybody
Hey,
doing?
how's your weather today?
Uh, it's overcast, but about 61 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not bad for this time of day.
Later on today, it's going to be up into the
Let me look it up.
80, 82. Supposed to be the
Nice.
highest.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
love hot weather. Hot weather does not bother me at all.
Mm-hmm.
We got white boy in the house. Hello.
White boy.
It's me, the real Barry J. Sure you are. Come on up, real Barry J.
Yeah, there's the
I
link.
got
Come
the
on up.
yeah. I put the link out. Just just for nobody can't say that they tried, but no cigar.
Mr. Cooper's in the house too. What's
Yeah, it
Bob?
looks like
Bob's going back to California soon.
gonna throw in the towel, huh?
Yeah, he misses that good American food.
They got good food in the Philippines. You just have to adjust.
Yeah,
The food is really good in Thailand
nice.
and in Cambodia. The food is very good.
Is that what's going on, Maximus? Bama's saying he's in the U.S.
Who's that? Oh well,
Maximus just said Bama. Why is Bama lying about being back in the U.S.?
I don't know. If he is back in the U.S., I'd like to welcome him back to the U.S. I'm busy. Well, if you're in jail, you're not that busy. Don't drop the soap.
Yeah, there ain't no place I ever want to be. I'll tell you that.
Well, it's not bad if you keep your head down and mind your own business and don't get caught up in the politics
Hmm.
and go with the flow. Don't try to buck the system. But I did go to jail once. I'm in Alaska, and I was one of the biggest people there, including the guards. So I had no problem
I bet you they
with
got
with,
some
with
roughnecks up there.
well, yeah, but honestly, most of the people, around 95% of the inmates, are a sexual crime.
Oh, really?
Again, yep, against like a family member or a
Not paying
random
alimony.
person.
Not paying alimony.
Well, yeah, but that's
Child
not really.
support.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Let me
uh,
see.
Maximus is hanging out. Hello, Maximus. We got quite a few people already hanging out with us. Thank you guys for coming out. We got 19 people watching. Give me all thumbs up. Today is, don't forget, Richard, today
Yeah.
is April 1st.
Oh, yeah.
Also called April Fool's Day.
Right.
So maybe Maximus is jokingly saying that Bam is back and then go April Fools.
Yeah.
But yeah, things are going very good. I don't have to go back to the doctor to get another injection until another 3 months.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
really, yeah, like 2.5 months. Then I go back and he'll evaluate through X-ray and see how everything looks. But I really don't want to get another knee surgery.
Uh-huh.
Again, if you guys ever get any kind of surgery at all, get it in the summertime. Do not attempt to get a surgery in the wintertime, especially when you are in a winter climate
Yeah.
area because of the snow and the
Yeah.
ice and everything. It's not. They don't recommend you guys to be walking around.
Oh, yeah. So you could slip and kill yourself. You had knee surgery and you got
Yeah.
ice on the roads. Yeah. What's going on with that Sim guy, that Estonian there, Maximus? He was a big time blogger from Domageddon. Did you see him, Kevin, or you don't know anything about him?
I don't. Like I said, I don't follow these people
Yeah,
like Ricky and Frank and some of our viewers. I don't follow these people because I don't know who they are and I don't know their background and nothing.
yeah. Takes
I
a lot
just
of
watch
time too.
good wholesome Christian shows.
Mm-hmm. Mm. All right.
Do you know who do you know who he is talking about?
I think Maximus probably knows Sim there.
Oh,
His channel was Pro Life Traveler. He's been in the news for months
oh,
because
I heard the name. That I
yeah,
heard that name before.
yeah.
Ben is doing an April Fool's joke on us all. Well, him and Frank, they are both doing the "I got you."
There's Nico. What's up,
Hey,
Nico?
Nico, come on up, brother. I was talking to. I think I was talking to you last time. I gave a big shout out to Nico. My last show, and I also asked Big E how he is doing.
Yeah,
I like Nico. He is a
yeah.
good person.
He's a good egg. I know that. I can tell. Yeah,
Anybody that takes care of his mother and his grandchildren
yeah,
and his lawn got to be a good person.
yeah.
Not in that order, I mean.
He was
But
smart enough
yes, Nico,
to get out of
I
the.
hope you are doing good, my friend.
Yeah, but he was smart enough to get out of this northeastern weather up here, man.
Nico, hey, what is this? I got to put my glasses on. I apologize. I got to get me. I
I'll
think I'm
read
going
it.
to get me go to the eye doctor, get my
Prescription.
eyes
Yeah,
rechecked because my I got this is like a not well. It has like four different lenses inside. One
yeah,
for like driving, like walking around, and then one is for like the computer. One is for the for the your cell phone,
yeah,
and like reading the book. So all of them have different areas
yeah,
how you do it, and
yeah,
always check your eyes. Keep up with your eyes. My
yeah,
hearing is definitely okay. I have a great selective hearing.
yeah. Yeah, Kevin, with those glasses like you have, I have them too. You got to make sure they don't slide on your nose because they'll go to a different thing, if you're driving or something, and
Well,
you got to have them adjusted right so they,
especially if you gain weight or you lose weight,
yeah,
it all comes up together.
yeah. The thing I hate about
Come on up,
glasses
Nico.
is the friggin' smudges you get on them all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean they're as bad as your cell phone having
Yeah,
smudges.
get a smudge on the lens and you take a picture and it's not clear, cloudy. Yeah. Why doesn't Sim there? He's a big high roller, ain't he? That guy, he made a lot of money down there. You should pay off Bama's fees to Frank.
Uh huh.
Bama owes money to Frank too, in addition to his so I've heard.
Yeah,
He has a
I have a
judge.
bad eye too. Nico is talking about his eyesight also.
Yeah, yeah. I got a buddy, Nico, that his brothers, he was a baby. They were roughnecks when they were young, and they're always fighting and playing. And my buddy Zach, his oldest brother, poked his eye out when he was a little kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
but what is this Maximus saying, Kevin? You lose or gaining weight. I gain weight. Not as bad as how I used to, but I have gained weight.
yeah.
Especially over the Christmas holidays.
Oh yeah.
Not good to do.
I'm going out to dinner again tonight with some friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of food?
I'm going to get Italian food because my wife actually likes Italian food now. Imagine that, a Filipino liking Italian food.
But
Yeah.
can she cook it?
Yeah, pretty good. But when you grow up here, where there is a lot of Italians and a lot of good restaurants, man, you like they have great sausage and peppers or veal and peppers, and yeah,
Wow.
lasagna. They got meat lasagna, cheese lasagna, eggplant parm, chicken parm.
Well, Nick, I'm glad you're doing good, my friend.
What's up, Lost?
Lost Nomad is here.
Yeah,
Hope he's doing good.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I wish he was up here. I need my kitchen remodeled. I need the stove put to the outside wall so it can vent better because the old lady's always cooking pork bellies
Uh,
and really heats up the house, man.
um, do you want to get your cabinets redone, or do you want to get brand new cabinets?
I don't know. I'm more concerned with the functionality of things. Like I want to move the sink to the opposite side of the kitchen, and
Oh,
uh, and I
that's a
want to,
major job.
yeah, absolutely, and to get the heat out of the house because it doesn't matter what kind of air conditioning you got in the summertime when you're cooking pork bellies at 400 degrees, man. you know,
Oh yeah. Well, but can't you do it outside, like in a barbecue?
she
I don't
does.
know, so I'm
Yeah,
asking you.
yeah, she does do it. She starts them there, cooks them for a couple hours there, and then finishes them. Gets the extra crispy in the house. There's a little bit more control. Yeah. Oh man,
Oh.
brutally hot.
Does your wife cook dried fish? Does she fry it in the house?
No, outdoors on the barbecue. Even in the wintertime. She puts a snowmobile suit on to cook that shit outdoors.
I smoked that for the first time, and I thought the young not well yeah the young ladies that helped me out from time to time. I
Hmm.
swear that she was burning old socks.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, but they love it, man. It's part of their
Oh,
culture. Oh, the Filipinos
well,
love
I
that
like
stuff.
I like milk fish.
Pampayo, what? I'm trying to
You know
think.
how they fillet it out and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
That
yeah.
that's really good.
They like a lot of fish that have a lot of bones in them, man.
I don't like the bones.
Then you got to pick through them. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Same with chicken. I don't like to eat. Like a thigh is good, or a breast is good, but like the chicken, like the little chicken legs and stuff, too much work too. It's the same with crab legs. I'm talking about the little crabs.
yeah,
That's just too much work to eat, and you get a little bit of meat, and you got to do all that effort, and that's all you get.
yeah, yeah. I don't know Maximus how she cooks it, but she uses like butcher string to roll up the pork belly and stuff and tie it all up, puts shit all in between. I guess that's a new way of cooking it
Oh
here.
yeah, yeah. Maximus is right. I had Maximus. I had smoked milked fish, and that was all deboned.
Yeah.
So that was very good. Only thing that I never ate. Well, a couple of things I never ate. I never had balut. I never had chicken feet, and I never had chicken head.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't eat that shit. You kidding me?
I
What the?
never,
Yeah.
even though I missed a couple of meals, I never been that hungry.
Yeah.
I do like the is it quick? Is that the chicken egg and they dip? You know, that's hard boiled and they dip it in like a bread batter and then they deep fry it. Maybe Max just knows what I'm talking about.
Is that there's some kind
That
of
tastes
egg?
pretty good.
It's like a real salty egg that I think they actually put it in
Well,
the
yeah,
ground or something.
salted. That's purple. That's a purple egg.
Yeah, yeah. She roasts the rolled up pork belly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That's what she
I've been
does.
there for a little bit.
Yeah, because she buys the
Yeah.
pork bellies at Restaurant Depot, and yeah, you can get whole pigs and stuff, but I don't think people want to pay a lot of money for those things. They just want the crispy part of it in the belly, you know.
Yeah.
Filipino bacon, I call it, 4 inches thick.
Well, I like a good slab bacon.
Yeah. My old lady cooked
Uh,
me a pound of bacon the other day, and I wolfed
oh,
that down like,
yeah, yeah, Maximus.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, but
Yeah,
yeah, I enjoyed the majority of the food. I love Thai food. If you guys are a food a
yeah.
person that likes good food, definitely go check out Thailand and Cambodia and Malaysia, because they all like spicy food.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, Nico. I like. Have you ever tried those little quail eggs?
Yeah, they put those like in a salad or something like that. At least my wife does.
Well, salad, soup,
Yeah, tastes like regular eggs to me.
exactly.
Yeah,
You close your eyes, and you don't know what it is.
yeah. I'd like to try. What is it? An ostrich egg? You see how big those are? Fucking enormous, man.
Yeah. Well, I ate goose eggs before.
Yep.
Those are huge.
Oh yeah. Tastes good. Same as a regular hen's
You
egg.
can tell that they're wild.
Okay.
They have like a gamey taste to it, but it tastes. I mean, I love eggs, so
Yes,
yeah.
me too. Yeah, I got like 20 dozen in my refrigerator right now. Always have.
Are they double A or single A?
It depends on what mood my wife's in to pay, because it's all based on the price.
Well, it's nice to go to Costco or.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good
I'm
morning,
your
Vietnam. How's everybody doing, man?
Is that
very
Nico?
good.
Yes, sir. I just got in and I was gonna just message. It says, Kevin, if you hear the fans or anything going or anybody, let me know. Everybody here's freaking dying. We just got in about 15 minutes ago and everyone's like, it's so hot. Turn on the fans, turn on the
Yeah.
AC. I was like, it's not fucking hot outside, man. It's Filipino weather, man. No,
Hmm.
Yeah.
no.
Are you up in the mountains or are you
Uh,
down in the coast?
No, I'm near the coast. I'm actually closer to Camotes Island. Actually, I'm in Camotes Island. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm in Camotes Island, and
Yeah.
it's nice. It's nice over here. I kind of like it, but there's a lot of brownouts. There's a lot of brownouts here.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I'm actually like I said, I get on the scooter and I travel and I found a place that's got not just one, certain sections run on generators, and they're pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty blessed where I'm at right now. But besides
nice.
that, Kevin, I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad that you're following everything you do. You look better. Everybody looks good. Everybody's. I mean, from what I can see, but you're looking good, man. I'm glad you're following that shit and doing that shit, you know?
Well, like I said, I don't want to prolong, any
Well,
more things. Like I said,
bro,
Big E told me I should have had my leg done before I left.
listen, I'm going to share something with you on your show. I shared it on my show, but the other day, which is to me, and the other day was 2 weeks ago. I was getting out of bed, and
Filipino
I don't know
time.
what I don't know what the fuck happened. Excuse my language. I don't know what the fuck happened. The back right side on the rear near the hip, the sciatic nerve pinched, and I had to hold on to the door. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And
That hurts.
so, of course, it hurt. You know what it is? I don't know if it was. I don't want to confuse it with pain. It was more like an uncomfortable, and I called. I mean, the first thing I said, because I don't know. This is all new. And I reached out to Big E. Big E's like, hey, listen, if that's a pinched nerve, how much do you weigh? And I said, well, I mean, I weigh about 100 pounds less than what I did. I didn't do anything crazy. I called my doctor, and the doctor called me back. He says, how old are you? And I said, 50. I'll be 51. He says, it could be, and he said, he did say, he goes, it could be early stages of arthritis. But we don't know until you get back here. And I said, well, I don't need to get back there anytime soon. So I had Maria, because she went out with her sisters, and I had Maria when she came back like a day later, and I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you grab that green sauce? I call it green sauce, that shit that Filipinos use, and it's like a menthol, like a very strong icy hot. Yeah, that's it right there. And she said,
mine is from Thailand.
Yeah, it said right there, it's green, man. And she said, are you all right? And I was like, hey, I can still walk and everything, but it really bothers me. So then I went to these blind guys, and I hate to say it like that, but these blind people that are in the malls, and these guys are trained. So I said, can you give me a lower back, upper shoulder, middle back? And it was like 250 pesos. And it felt better. So I don't know if it was a pinched nerve or it could have been a fluke. But, bro, if this is the shit of getting old, that's why I said, Kevin, I'm glad you're getting the shit you're getting. Because, bro, it's no joke, man. We can't reverse this shit. It's going forward no matter what, man.
Yeah, definitely.
When I was working in the mines in Alaska, we had to have like training stuff and people giving you like different orientations on how to lift, how to pick up things. And they said even the secretary, she picks up a phone book in the wrong way, could pinch your back and stuff. Yeah, so I definitely know.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I had
go ahead.
Back surgery done years ago when I was young.
And no, let me tell you, we call it in Spanish. It's gonna. I mean, I'm gonna say it because I'm already in it, but it's called cogiendo aire. Cogiendo aire means your nerve is on top either of a bone or a nerve is on top of a vein. And sometimes, when you can't catch your breath, Kevin, you're like, what the fuck is that pain in the back? That's what it is. It's like a nerve or something's on top of something. So that's what I thought it was. But I went to the doctors here. Maria kept saying, we need to go to the doctors. It cost me like 1,700 pesos for a specialist. And they took that's including the x-ray. He said, it's a pinched nerve, but you do have certain areas of your, because he took an x-ray of my waist and my middle back and my upper back. He says, you definitely have something in there that you may want to get it addressed because it may look like it is, well, I got to tell you what they said. He said, it doesn't look like arthritis, but it may be early stages. And you may, in that area, it may be. Man, I would have rather get that shit on my shoulder, on my fucking arm. Because you know what happens, arthritis near the freaking waist, you end up having issues with your fucking hip.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. But he says, I can't tell, but I can tell that it's definitely a pinched nerve right now. It's definitely on top of a muscle. I said, oh, okay. He goes, so that's going to take time. So you may want to get some massages, or we can set up some therapy here. I said, no, that's fine. I got that shit over here, on my side. I got this. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't. This is all new. This is all new territory for me. I'm always riding around on fucking scooters and just running around, and I don't like that feeling, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very uncomfortable with that slowing down shit.
I had sciatic nerve pinched when I was in my 20s.
Driving around on scooters, I remember Bama would always complain about his back.
Bam was a walking fuck up. Like, his whole fucking back is all beaten. I mean that respectively. Dude, he's already been fucked up without a scooter. No, I'm just saying. No, I gotta be honest with you. I even upgraded the seat on mine. I ended up upgrading the cushion, not the seat itself, but the cushion. I really have thought about that, Kevin. That's why I think I'm having more of a tough time now here, because I can't drive the scooter as much, because I'm thinking it is standing upright 6 to 7 hours, 1.5 hour driving, then stopping and relaxing. It could be that. I don't know. So, it's all trial and error. And Maximus, 51, bro. I mean, I don't want to get to 55, 56, 57. But 51, bro. I've been saying I was 65 for the past 25 years. But yeah, 51, my man.
Oh, you're a baby, man.
Oh, Jesus. My whole body feels like I'm freaking beat to shit, man.
Yeah. Trying to find a picture.
This is where I get my 20%. Anybody that's in the United States that knows that they need anything done with their bathroom, you guys got to reach out to Lost, man. This guy he's a fucking artist, man. And his work is what he does. And I mean, I ain't going to talk prices, but I can tell you that if I needed to hire somebody, because I've offered to, like, hey, Lost, what's your schedule look like? He's definitely particular and meticulous in his work. So if you need work done in your bathroom, you need to reach out to Lost, man.
Yeah. Well, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's who you know. And let me tell you, I have been on the phone with this guy, Kev, and he's been at Home Depot. He's like, no, I got to make sure this and this and this. Well, hold on, I got to talk to the, what do you call them guys? The inspector, and I got to do this. No, Nico, I got to let you go. I'm like, bro, it shit. No, he goes, no, it's not just a bathroom to me, man. It's serious shit, dude. This is my work, man. This is what I take pride in. I'm like, all right. So he takes pride in his shit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you got Don C in the house.
Said, I was backstage 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Come on up, my friend. I haven't seen, but
no. Anything with the Don, we no, just keep him back there, bro. No, keep him. No, I'm just joking. No, it's
So how you liking it on this time around in the Philippines?
I'm gonna be honest, and I always say that because I try to be very transparent. You know what I'm having the biggest issue right now with? Communication. Like, what they say is how they say it, and how I interpret it, and how I say it, and how the Filipinos interpret it. And I don't know, and I'm not giving up. I'm just saying, I don't know if I'm built for that, because I am one person. I'll be like, hey, Kevin, this is what you misunderstood. Hey, Kevin, just in case you misunderstood, this is what I told Don C. Hey, Don C, I may do it 3 times, but I've been constantly explaining myself and saying that's not what I'm trying to say. But when it's time for them, and not because I say it, but when the Filipino talks to the foreigner, we're expected to totally understand the Filipino way of saying. And I don't think I'm not negative, but I just don't think I'm giving it a little fair shake. I just don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me. And that's an honest statement. I mean, that's an honest
area
statement.
or throughout the whole Philippines?
No, it's just through the whole Philippines. The culture is the culture. But I will visit here. But will I ever settle here? No. Now I'll visit here for a year, maybe a year and a half. But it's across the board. So let's just say I talked to 20 Filipinos, 18 of them, and I would stretch 19. They're like, no, sir, that's not what I'm trying to say. I said, well, what are you trying to say? I'm trying to understand. But if I explain it, oh, sir, I understand. But when I say, hey, can you explain to me? Well, no, I did explain it to you, sir. I said, no, but that just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm trying to make sense of it. It doesn't. It's like rubbing two fucking pennies together and trying to get a quarter.
There you go.
And it's nothing personal. It's just, it either works for you. So instead of me sitting and saying, fuck Philippines is not. No, it's either for you or it's not. So you got to move on to something else and say, okay, what is for me? That's all.
Yeah. Hey, Don, see how you doing?
Speak Spanish.
Oh,
sorry.
Don, see.
Sorry.
Why the hell's Don C getting blocked for saying I was backstage for 10 minutes? That was hidden.
Wait, Lost said, speak Spanish, Nico. Don't speak Spanish. Well, is Don C white?
Wait, Don C's right here.
Oh, Don C's got to be white. That's why he's blocked. That's the number one thing. We don't want white people. We don't want white people in this bitch. Fuck that shit.
I'm
We don't
fucking
want
white.
people.
I'm like Wonder Bread white.
Dude.
I'm fish belly white.
Dude, the reason they came up with the name white is because of Don C. Fuck that, man.
Oh, there's no one whiter than me. You take a fish out of a lake and you look at the belly. I'm 10 times whiter than that belly. Good evening or good morning, Kev and Richard, Nico, the whole crew.
So,
how are you doing, Don?
Don C, are you Irish or Scandinavian or?
I'm actually Scottish.
Me too.
My family, my family came to Ohio in the 30s, and so my mother and father's family imported from Scotland.
Nice.
And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and in the 30s and 40s into Ohio. That was kind of the farmland that kind of resembled Scotland. And so, that's where my family is originally from, Scotland. I mean, from Ohio.
My father's family, the Rogers, are from Scotland. My mother's German. Yeah, so what a mix, huh?
There you go. Yeah.
Have you
I
gone to Scotland?
I got 3 redheads. My brother, my sister, and my mother were redheads too. Yeah.
It's funny. I haven't, but both of my kids have been there, and they not only have they gone there, but we've connected with family that go back hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So my family fought with, I don't know, if you watch Braveheart, my last name family fought with that family, 700-800 years ago. We were on his side. So, so fully Scots, we came, we're less than 100 years in America, and here we are.
Andrew Carnegie, the big steel guy, he was Scottish, I believe.
Yeah, there's we all came from somewhere, but I consider myself American. But it's funny because now we just finished building a home in the northern part of Thailand, and we moved just last weekend. And tonight I was sitting outside. There's a full moon, and then less than a couple hundred yards there's this big temple, and it's all gold. So we had this behind me. I had this beautiful gold temple that's all brightened, and then across the street from me, worn like a rye. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably like 3/4 of an acre. So across the street are these huge, like 50 ryes of rice. So now the fields are kind of flat because it's hot as shit. It's 100 degrees every day right now. So nobody goes there. We don't go outside during the day. But as soon as the sun goes down at 5:30, 6 o'clock, I've got outdoor furniture, and so we can go sit outside, and it's just fucking beautiful because it drops like 25 degrees or 20 degrees within 15 minutes. It's so quick. Wow. But just enjoy out. So I've got nobody living to the right or left or behind me. So we kind of live on this in this area that there's not a lot of homes, and then big acres of rice farms, but only 1.5 kilometers from the city. So very close to the city. So
hey Don.
Yeah.
What's the word of wisdom coming out today?
Well, I listened to Aloe and Frank's stream, and it's just funny because it's funny how Frank thinks he's so relevant, and at the same time, Aloe is texting me and laughing at Frank. He's such a one of these guys that just it's so funny. Yeah, well, Frank.
Good word, Kev. Good word.
Frank wants to find relevance in life, and he got kicked off, and he thinks Aloe's his best friend, and Aloe just laughs at him and just texts me, and it's interesting, and Frank cannot say anything that's honest. Within 10 minutes, it's hard to if you had an hour of Frank, you would say, are there any lies? It's not are there any, it's how many in 1 hour. Could be 5, 6, 7 an hour. He's a compulsive liar, and he always has been, probably since a very a young child.
Yeah, because he caters to his imaginary friends.
Well, I think Frank grew up, and I don't want to give compassion to Frank, but I think Frank grew up in a very, very poor family. The father was a kind of a painter. The mother was a thief in the local store. She would steal pot roast or ribs under her arms or a pot roast under her dress, and so and the father was a drunk that would mostly would bring home a few dollars. So and listen, and so Frank, his brother and sister, the family dynamics were that Frank was trying to always make himself look better, whether it was the movie or his job. I mean, he's been a failure all of his life, 100% failure. But I don't really blame Frank. I really blame his parents. Just his upbringing was just going to make him fail. Yeah. But anyways, I listened to the whole Aloe Frank 1 and 2 and laughed at because Frank's view of the world is so unusual because he sees it in such a way that no one else would see it, because it's so skewed to his the fact that he's been such a failure his whole life. When he says he this or that, it's because the guy was never more than a minimum wage person his whole entire life. Anyways, forget about Frank. Kevin, how's your knees doing?
Boy, I'm doing. Just a moment. I got my feet.
Well, I can see.
I still got bruising still because of my knee surgery.
Yeah, no problem.
But
it happens.
Yeah, there
you go. Richard, you doing well?
Well, he might have got up to get some coffee.
Nico, well. Well, maybe everybody dropped off. Anyways.
No, I'm sorry. I thought that shit was on, man. I'm sorry. I was over here talking to somebody.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Let me ask you an honest question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you handle the slowing down and the quietness of where you live? Because let me tell you, if I was there and you're like, and that temple's made of gold, I won't visit you because I'll be over there with a little butter knife and a little.
I get it. And, listen, here's the crazy thing. Like, in my life in America, I've lived in the big forest. I've lived in the South. I've lived in the North. But now in Thailand, and I lived for years in Pattaya, which is very similar to Florida or South California, wherever. But now I live on a place. We have a kind of a big place that's near rice fields and stuff. It's close to downtown. Maybe let's just say maybe 2 miles from downtown. Now, where I live, like it's one of those places that's so dark. This is how you'll know it. There's no ambient light. So if you walk outside in our yard, you can see every star, which is so crazy. You have to be like, just 2 miles outside of town where there's not a street light. Like if you look up, you see 1,000 stars, and across the street are these huge rice fields. My dogs love it. We have it's all walled in, and we have this beautiful places to sit outside, and so we can sit and have a glass of wine and enjoy our life, listen to, Bocelli and just living life. And then behind me is this older temple. Maybe I don't want to say it's too old because it's not like a couple of 100 years old, maybe 30, 40, 50 years old. Because my wife doesn't remember it, and my nephew doesn't remember it. So let's just say it's 30 or 40 years old, but it's huge. And they light up the Golden Temple at night, and maybe it's 200 yards behind me. And so I got this, in the last couple of days, I have a full moon, beautiful rice fields in front. Behind me, this Golden Temple behind me. It's really very beautiful. And so I sit outside, have a glass of wine, and just enjoy the evening.
I like that. I don't know. I'm learning how to do that. It's not easy for me to slow down, though. Hey, I wanted to address something.
But let me just say this. But hang on, before I say. But it's not that I slow down, because at the same time, I'm the chief operating officer of an AI company as we're growing. So we're raising money. We just raised $8 million. And that in this world it's not huge, but it just, okay, we've got customers in South America and US and Canada. And so every day I spend time with my team. We have an office, we moved. And so we spent weeks, putting in a new office, which is with a coffee and free coffee machines and stuff. And we have a barista and just, so free. We have a barista. People can come in, and it's kind of a co-working thing where you can come in and for a very small fee, like $4, you can come in and work here. And those are the people we actually hire sometimes. So we'll find some good workers here, and so that's very cool. So I stay very busy. Probably I spend, after retiring at 58 and taking 2 or 3 years to travel, I probably right now I'm working 60 hours a week, but I love it, and it doesn't feel like work. I get up in the morning at 4:30 every morning, and I start working, and then sometimes I'm 8 or 9 o'clock at night working because I love it, and I always have. So so there's not this period where I sit around and don't do nothing. Now I'm working, building another company. We'll sell this off in a couple of years, and that keeps me busy. And I just enjoy it.
Well, honestly, I'm glad. Like I talked to Biggie, I'm glad that you are doing something that you can enjoy. Honestly, because it's a difference between making money and it's a lot of money, and eventually you get tired of it. Like, I don't need to make this much. I'm just not happy anymore. Compared to I'm making good money and I love what I do.
Right. I actually love it. And so it's never been about money since I was probably 45.
Gotcha.
I didn't have to worry about the money after that. But now I'm 60.
You love what you do.
I'm 60, but I love it so much. The money is not the thing. That's irrelevant. It is trying to develop the next big thing. That's where my passion is. My passion is not chasing money anymore. I did that when I was like 20s and 30s, but now, as I'm going to be turning 67,
Mm-hmm.
Now my passion is, what do I love to do? Which means it doesn't feel like work to me.
Yeah.
It feels like my passion. So the hours I spend on it are is easy for me to do.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because this is the next following up that I wanted to address something that Maximus keeps saying, and I think it's only
Go ahead.
fair because and he's gonna probably think that I'm trying to be funny. Him and anybody can, not you guys, but anybody can take it the way they want. Maximus,
Yeah.
you're 100% right. I will be 55 this year. Now, the reason I keep saying 51, 52 is because I don't look at it like you guys do.
Mm.
You're so concerned about what my age is. You're like, oh, it's about lying. Maximus, if I wanted you to know the truth, I will tell you everything, or you or anybody. I would tell you the truth about my life, but you don't need to know. But you're so concerned, and you and many, and not just you, man. It's not personal. It's just you're so concerned it's about the truth. Who the fuck are you? The fucking YouTube police? Like, if I'm 51, who the fuck cares if I'm 55? Oh, it's about the truth. No, it isn't. It's about you trying to find a position where you feel like you're right, and many like you feel like you're right. I will be 55. So what if I said 51? Because at that point, I said 50, 51. So what? What? I have to be accurate so you fucking people can fucking like me better? You don't pay my fucking bills. You don't do a fucking thing for me. I'm not saying you're wrong, but what you're not seeing is you're so concerned about the accuracy, but you're not concerned about the accuracy on you guys' end. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't play that shit the way you guys do it. But if you want it, like, if you want me to be accurate, I'll tell you, I'll be 55 fucking years old. Okay. I don't look it, feel it, train or work out like I'm 55. But if you need to know, because, inquiring minds are so fucking nosy about everybody else's life. But when you touch their life, they're so fucking concerned about it. Then, yeah, I'll be 55. But it's not,
Why
you guys
you
look at it as
asking?
like, well, he was asking.
I don't worry.
Like,
I don't worry about my age. It just
he was
to me.
He was asking
that
because
was,
he's like,
it's irrelevant.
aren't you going to be 55? I'm like, does it fucking matter if I was 55, 52, 3 or 4 years off? All right, so I'm 3 or 4 years off. Why don't you just say, hey, I think you're a few years off, Nico? Oh, it's about lying. Who the fuck are you? I don't even fucking know you. I don't care. So just to answer your question,
I haven't had to work since in my, let's say, mid 40s. Not because it wouldn't change my life if I retired in my mid 40s, and I retired at 57 or 58 to do my traveling.
Nice.
And I came back into working because I missed the excitement. But I listen. I hiked the Appalachian Trail. I travel all over the world. I did so many things. I worked with Elephant Rescue. I taught.
Yep.
I went to an orphanage and taught English. And so when I was done with that, I needed to find the next thing. And at the same time, I was always thinking about business. And I found something that made sense. I talked to some investors and I said, let's build this. And now that's my passion. So it has nothing to do with the fact that I need the money. Like I saw Gilda. I feel so bad because Gilda is out right now on her website selling sandwiches for 60 bahts, and so she's got a whole come buy my sandwiches for 60 pesos. So for $1.10, she's got these little salads and stuff. So Frank's got her online, trying to hustle sandwiches and salads and things. Now I didn't have to do that. My wife is fine. And myself, I don't need the money.
The house.
Well, yeah, of course, but I don't need the money. But the passion of like building a company, I love that. That to me was the fun. And I've done it a couple of times and sold a couple of companies. And this is the fun part, is like building something, especially now because this is an interesting time in our world with AI. So
hell yeah. 60 pesos per sandwich.
Yeah, she's got a whole page of like salads and stuff. I'm going, oh my god. Frank's got her. So obviously the refrigerator was working, and so Frank's trying to get it paid back, and just funny shit, dude. It's just terrible. He's got her out there trying to.
Frank's trying to recover that investment.
Oh my god, it's just fucking terrible, man. You just get out there, and sell some sandwiches. Isn't that fucking terrible, dude? That's just fucking terrible.
Hold on. Hey, can you guys help me out here? And this is going to sound like a stupid thing. It really isn't. Law says, why can't people keep their anonymity? I mean, idiots want to drive. What is anonymity?
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Right.
That what's that? What does that mean?
Means you keep yourself private.
Yeah, off the record.
Yeah. I mean, and I just text. Like I said, I wanted to make sure. I didn't see it that way. That's the thing. I didn't see it like. If you ask me, I've been fucking around with my age since I've been 46. That's why I was like, what is the emphasis of me trying? Like people like, isn't you? I'm like, bro, I've been 25 for 27 years. Like everyone's like, well, that would make you. And think about it. 25 or 27, that makes you 52. So I've been messing around, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Now, maybe, of course, I'm thinking too much ahead of it, and it's not that big of a deal, but I didn't think I was like making a big deal about just fucking around a few years on my age. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like 51. But if you ask me, Nico, when were you born? Bro, I was born in 1975. 1971. So that makes me, that'll be 55.
1959 so I'm 67 soon.
Don C, you old, bro. You old as shit.
I just
turned 64.
I'm old.
No. Hey, Don C, I'm going to tell you something. I was fucking around the other day, and I was someone emailed me, and I was talking to friggin' Flying Circus, and I'm like, hey, Circus, guess what email I just got? He goes, what? He goes, bro, have you ever wondered, not that I care, I don't even say Twinkle Toes' his friggin' name. Yeah. I say, you ever wonder why he's quiet? Listen, for a guy like that to be quiet, that means he got some hell and some fire to be shutting the fuck up. That means he's either being looked at, they're looking for his ass, he's hiding, and there's some, bro, to keep a mouth like that quiet when all he does is talk shit, that's 100% sure he's hiding from fucking something. 100%.
Of course. So I have a post that I'm getting ready to. I'm just deciding whether I want to just put it up there. And it's
Big E.
Big E, my man. How you doing? Here's another guy that Frank has completely wrong. He doesn't understand. Anyways.
I mean,
Big E is a legitimate businessman in the world today, in a world that Frank never understand. He can't get it because, making $12 an hour at your maximum, you cannot get the whole understanding of how the world works. Anyways.
Well, Don, see, I will feed off of that and say, think about it this way, okay? Think about a man, or him and many like him, that have built their lives lying and embellishing shit, and then believing after so many years of their own bullshit that when you start to say, hey, Don C, that's not what it is. Don C's like, no. That's exactly what the fuck I'm seeing right now. But they don't see it that way. And then when you say it, they're like, you don't know what the fuck it, because they have spent so many years building what is surrounded around them of lies that to them, it's all a lie. But to them, it's the truth. It's you guys are the liars. You guys are the liars. You know what you're talking about. You don't know him.
I think 100% truth because, listen, Frank, if we're going to talk about him, listen, he's been fired for stealing on his job. He got caught by pride. Oh yeah. So and this is listen. I don't have to investigate, Frank. He actually said this, that a company fired him for stealing stuff on his job. Now he did that, and then another the city of Seattle hired private investigators, flew Frank in, and videotaped him loading lumber on a bad back claim. So he's a fraud. Right. His whole life has been a fraud. He's been a liar, a scammer. This is who he is.
Well, let me ask you this. How many people on the panel have a really good relationship with their children?
Oh, game face. You're just that's just bullshit.
Okay. How many of you guys have a good relationship with your parents or your siblings?
Yep, me too. I do.
So he lost me. He lost me the moment he says, "Did you see Nico in his just a disgusting, emotional a closeness with his mother?" Bro, my mother's still alive. Can you say the same? Dude, my daughters are still in part of my life. Can you see? So that's when I realized that he hates everything that Kevin does because he'll never be what Kevin does. He hates what Don C does. Don C's a good husband, a good father, a good provider. He builds his own shit. And everybody that he attacks seems to have a lot more than what we're so jealous about, which is nothing he has.
He must hate Big E.
Oh no, nobody can be jealous.
He definitely hates Big E.
This was very interesting. So I'm the oldest of my family. My sister is 2 years younger, and my brother. So I'm going to be turning 67 soon. So my sister would be 65. My brother, if he's still living, would be 63. Okay, now 10 years ago, maybe it's 12 years ago because I went to a temple here to talk about my brother. But as a kind of a young man with a child, he got diagnosed with a brain tumor, and so I was working at eBay at the time, and eBay was very great about this. I got to spend the last maybe 6 to 8 weeks with my brother in a hospice, living with him, and eBay paid me to work, and occasionally I would come to work, online, and but I got a chance to spend time with my brother. And my brother I met Big A and Kev. I met a lot of people, and I'm not a small guy, but my brother is 6'7", like maybe 260. My brother was a big guy. And he would be in the last, he had a brain tumor. He had brain tumor, and in the end he would want to fight me. He would not remember me the day before. But I got a chance to spend the last couple of weeks in his hospice room at eBay's expense. They paid for everything. And I had a separate bed next to my brother, and sometimes he'd wake up in the middle of the night and want to fight everybody, and he didn't remember his own daughter and stuff. It was terrible, and I never forgot that about that. That the time I spent with that company, that they were so gracious to allow me to spend the time with him on his way out. Right. It was because every day he would not remember that I was there the day before. Yeah. So it was terrible. And then, listening to Frank talk about saying things like, "Oh, I talk to my brother every day." And his brother had already passed away weeks before, had been cremated, and went on his sister's mantle in an urn. And all that happened, that was not happening in a day or 2 days or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Frank is such a liar that kind of thing always got to me because of the time I spent with my brother at his end, and Frank trying to say that this is what he was doing is such a lie. He's such an asshole. He deserves everything he gets.
I'm glad, Don C, that you shared that, and I'll tell you something. The reason I'm saying this is because I backed off for a while, and I was actually contemplating. And Kevin, it's nothing against you, dude. I have said this to Big E. I find it hard because I'm not cut from the same branch as many of you guys, but I understand now. I wouldn't do it because I really don't feel it like that. But once you said that, it rung a fucking bell, Don C. The passion that someone else feels about something that really upsets them, it may not be the same fucking passion that I feel. But it doesn't make it that it doesn't make it that you're wrong. It's just in my head, and once I say this, you'll know what I mean. It's like I wouldn't waste my fucking breath unless someone says, "Yo, say something about this." Then I'll do it. But when I heard you say that, I realized that someone else's passion may not be mine, but you can't diminish it because of that. So if someone wants to fight the fight, let them fight it. I tread a different way. I tread a different way, but I'm glad that you guys do what you do.
No, I agree.
100%. It's tough. Don't see it's tough because I just don't know if I can handle my situation the same way as everybody else. I'm more like action than I am about. I'll say things, but if push came to shove, dude, I'm gonna hit you with the whole fucking kitchen sink and the fucking bathroom and the fucking fan, and I'm gonna hit you with my shoe. I'm gonna hit you with everything because that's the way I do it. But that's why I stay at a distance, and that's why when someone said to me, "Well, aren't you a fucking hypocrite?" You know what? I think I am, because it's okay for me to talk shit from the outside because it's fun, but I confuse. I always tell people, don't confuse me with real life outside. And then if I say something, I should be held accountable because it may lead to something on the inside. Does that make sense? So
but every scenario is different. So I get it, and that's exactly right. Your scenario is different than mine, but our passion is different. You know, what we're doing for work or our family life is all different.
And I never looked at it that way. I never seen it that way.
Right.
Until you said that, Don C, I never looked at it that way. I mean, Big E has told me, he's like, Nico, this is what, and I understand what he says. And I've also said to Big E, you got to understand that's what, and I want to use this, and I shouldn't use this because that's like, I think that I'm opening doors, but that's the same thing they said about Ricky. And Ricky got to the moment that he's like, I don't give a fuck about this old motherfucker. I'm punching that motherfucker in the face. And that's what I told Big E. I said, Big E, I understand the reasoning, but I don't ever I try not to put myself on that. But then Big E's like, but the moment you step foot into YouTube and say something, you have already opened, whether you wanted it or not, you've already done it. So that's why I started being like, everyone's like, oh, I'm not hiding, man. I'm just not built like some of these guys are. And I do things very different. So I'm glad you said that, because I'm like, why is everybody doing this, and this? It's because your passion, what you feel is different than mine, but it's not diminished because of it,
We have our own life that we have to take in all of this surrounding stuff and figure out how do we want to respond. And all of us will be different. You'll be different than me. I'll be different than you. But ultimately, people like Frank are easy to see because his difference is so unusual. The fact that he lies so much, it comes right up. Or the fact that Aloe, and I appreciate Aloe just having this great fun on Frank's behalf. Letting Frank talk and lie and actually just bullshit his way again. It just allowed everybody to have fun with this. Anyways, I'm tired for the night. Oh, Big E is here. Okay, hey, Big E, are you there?
I'm here.
Fuck Big E. Fuck that.
When was the opportunity to get Kevin, Richard, Don C, and Nico all at the same time? I thought I have to At least try to come up and say hi to the legend.
I don't like Biggie because I want to be like Biggie, and I can't, man.
Dude,
I can't be like
he's the
Biggie.
man. Biggie is my man. You know, he's a legit businessman that says it exactly right. That is exactly the kind of guy that you would want to be on LinkedIn and connected with. This is the right guy. It's not bullshit. This is the right guy.
No, I'm not laughing because of what Don
And you're
C
the only
saying.
person I would allow to link with me on LinkedIn. You're the
No,
only one.
I get it, but I'm just because I think about you in a business. I go, I trust your business sense. I listen to you. I respect your input. I know you're a respected person in business, and that's how I know that.
See, that's what I like about Don C. And you white people all stick together, bro. I think Biggie's a pimp. That nigga's a pimp. That nigga's a pimp. No, on a serious note, Don C's right. Professionalism all the way across, whether it's business, being a dad, being just a man. He's the man. That is what many people
100%
wish they can be. You know, and he's not perfect. But you know what? He has strived to be what you all motherfuckers.
He doesn't ask to be perfect, but I respect his opinion, and when he gives me input, I respect that, and I respect Biggie's opinion on many things.
Oh no, Biggie's a pimp. Biggie's a pimp.
Don. Well, no, I was listening to you earlier, Don, and you were talking about how you went back to work, and now you're almost 67.
Yeah.
The last time I was on the show, Richard asked me, "How long do you plan on working?" I said, "I don't know. I'd like to work till I'm 80." Like I don't have. I love what I'm doing. I just got off the phone just before this with the board of directors for the corporation, and they were announcing they're going to give me this huge raise and everything. And a lot of it's luck because the data center world, the big pharma world, everything's just exploding. And I happen to be at the right place at the right time. And so, of course, it always feels good. But I love working. I love traveling. All the people I deal with at every location. I can't imagine why I'd want to give that up. I enjoy it too much. So I can totally relate to you 100%.
No, I agree with you 100%. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the fame. I do it because my passion is, as an old guy, and I'll put myself in that category, I can't stand not knowing what's happening. And so I want to know and I want to learn everything. And so I spend hours and hours before anybody gets up and everybody goes to bed learning about everything. To me, that's the fun of life. And it's always been that. And you'll agree with this one thing. If you love what you do, it's not work. It's very easy.
Totally. I can put in an 80-hour work week, and I don't feel like I'm working. I don't think I
get
can
it.
go
100%.
I can't go less than 60 because I get too fidgety, and I have so many white papers I'm writing. I have so many things that I'm industry papers. And
that's it.
You just every day I wake up, there's always something to do. And then what I'm doing lately is I'm bringing April and Honeyco into the business more and more, where they're going to get paid to do things.
Good.
And they're starting to enjoy it as well. And so it's just, like I wouldn't trade that for the world.
But you and I are cut from a cloth that does this. Our passion is not about the job itself. It's about the learning experience. Your job, especially, is changing so often. It's evolving. It's getting better, and you have to stay on top of that. If you don't, you're going to fall behind. And me, the same thing. Like I kind of left it for years, and then as I got back in, I went, "Holy shit!" It's got way ahead of me. And then I spent hours and hours, and weeks and weeks and years getting back to be ahead of the curve. To understand exactly where this whole thing is headed. Yeah. And that's why I trust you. I go, you're a guy who gets it. Your the experience and what you say is important. And when you say something, I pay attention to that. And that's always been important to me. I know in this group, this big genre, you are a successful person, and that to me is that raises my flag and go, I want to listen to him, see what he says.
Well, that's very humbling to hear that, because I always tell everyone Don C is the smartest guy in this genre, and he's the king of
No,
Thailand.
Don C. He tells me that
I tell him
all the time.
every time Nico asks me a question,
No
I'm not
bullshit,
joking.
dude.
I say, Nico, call Don
Don
C.
C. He is the most intelligent person I know.
say it all the
Outside of
time.
what I do, he does his own thing, and that is the guy you want to reach out to. That's exactly
Well, how could you
what he said.
possibly relate to what I do? All I do is sell $88 air conditioners. I mean,
No, I can relate to that. No, but
Wait a minute.
Biggie,
Walmart air conditioner under your arm.
No,
I look at you and I know you. You're working with big plants, all over the world, and in this whole infrastructure, and go. I bet the last thing that you ever sold under $1 million was probably 30 years ago. It's so funny that Frank thinks that you're walking in with a Walmart.
Actually, right now, I'm managing at the director level 3 different companies in 2 continents. So
yeah, of course you are.
We're not doing Walmart specials. I've never sold an air conditioner in my life, but
Lovebirds, I get it. I'm going to say this. I'm giving credit where credit is due.
Man, Don C, you took away the only thing I had. I said I can relate because I shop at fucking Walmart for ACs, man. You took the only thing that I had to hold on to.
I love Walmart. I would love to have a Walmart here.
No shit. But grab your shit on your arm and head to Arkansas and sell that. That is fucking huge.
I would be thrilled to do that. But I think we're all old enough to where we grew up in a generation where even if you were selling $88 air conditioners, you'd be at least proud of the person for having a job and doing their best.
Dude, for real.
That's what I'm talking. And that you wouldn't sell it door to door. You would try to figure out how to sell it, to companies that would buy 1,000 at a time. And you and I are cut from the same cloth. We're not trying to sell a single this. We're trying to change a market, and I get that.
Don C, I love when you come in and throw that shit, because that's exactly what me and Biggie were talking about a few weeks ago. I said to him, do you think I listen to people? And this is, people can take it personal. I don't care. You think I listen to any guy that sits on a fucking couch with fucking like socks on and says, this is the way? Bro, most of the people that bring you down are the people at beneath you. They're not even at your fucking level. They're all talking shit about things like, why is Don C? Why is Biggie? Why is this? And they don't say, hey, Kevin, great fucking job, bro. I'm glad you got the fucking medical attention that you needed. No, let's promote the fucking purple hot dead motherfucker on a slab, which Twinkle Toes will fucking be on a slab before he fucking knows it. That's the guy you want to fucking praise, is the guy that fucking died and scammed you $35,000. But no, fuck the guys that are saying, hey, man, you did a good job, bro. Hey, Kevin, great job that you're doing what you're doing. Hey, Big E, keep doing the things that you do with your family. Hey, Don C, congratulations to what you're doing, how you're doing it, man. I'm glad you're taking good care of your family. Hey, Nico, I may not agree with you, but, bro, you keep fuck the positiveness, right? These guys don't do a fucking thing.
Their worldview, though, in his case, is so skewed. Like, when you are a liberal this way, like, whatever success, in one hand, I'm selling air conditioners for $88, but the other hand, I'm rich and I got it from my father because I grew up in Newport Beach.
Yeah.
One of them, they can't both be true, and neither one of them's true. So I root for people to be successful, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's with their job or any type of venture they're into. I am happy when I see people be successful. I hate seeing people fail at anything. And it seems like that side of the aisle loves to see people fail.
Do you encourage me if I'm a drug dealer?
I encourage you to get out of the Philippines and go travel around the world and to try everything you possibly can, and then make your decision. Had that conversation with you a million times. And if you're successful with whether it's Maria, whether it's you're traveling, your mom, whatever, I'm always cheering for you, cheering for your success.
You guys hear that? He says he doesn't care where I'm a drug dealer in whatever corner of the world. He wants me to be the best, biggest drug dealer that there
There
ever
You
you
might be
go,
a
is.
drug.
buddy.
You might be a
Thank you,
drug dealer
Biggie.
for a pharmaceutical. Maybe you work for AstraZeneca, or maybe you work for Pfizer selling Viagra. I don't know.
I mean, I'm upgrading to that. I mean, I'm literally minute right now with the little, halfies and 50s and stuff, but we're working on that, bro.
No, but truthfully, you and I've had thousands of
No.
private conversations, Nico.
Yeah,
I mean,
we have.
I always encourage you to succeed, and I've done the same with Kevin. And when it's if it's out of my bailiwick, like you wanted to get into a profession with AI, first word out of my mouth, why don't you contact Don C? I
Talk to
gave you his
Don C.
number.
Yep.
Because he's in the business for 12 years. I know a lot about AI, but he probably has forgotten more than I'll ever know. So go to the guy that's in the business. That's the business you want to get into, and see what he tells you.
Yep. And he did. Outside all this joke, guys. I have never seen anybody, especially on my corner over here, not here in the Philippines, but in the U.S. I get more motivation from the people like Biggie, Don C. I talked to Don C. not physically, on the phone, but we have left each other messages a couple of years ago. And even then, when I moved on and I said, you know what, let me see what I want to dabble into, I get more positiveness from a lot of the people that I don't know than a lot of the people that I do know. A lot of the people that I know, they're like, oh, no, dude, you're too old. We're never too old. Even Don C. just said right now, I found something that I love to do. Guys, you don't even understand. That speaks fucking volume, man. Half of you guys are working in a job that pays the fucking bills. You cannot say well, I love it, but because it pays my bills. Can you wake up every morning and just can't wait? The passion, guys. Think about it,
You know what, though, Nico? Let me tell you. Let me follow up on that one thing, and I'm sure Don can agree with me on this one. I'm dealing with people, and I'm going to be adding certain places in South America, like a big pharmaceutical plant in Sao Paulo. I'm going to be going to.
Oh, in Brazil.
So I'm dealing with people from all over the world, literally like hundreds of people. All the stuff that we see here on YouTube, I never see it in the real world. I never see men behave that way. I don't see anyone question whether I live with two women and if I'm filled with debauchery and all the other stuff that you hear, all of the other bullshit from Frank and all those other idiots that are doing that. Nobody in my entire life, in my whole career, has ever talked that way. It's just it's like 4 or 5 guys on YouTube. Everyone else, I've met dozens of YouTubers. I've met hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of expats. This is never the conversation. It's just a few rabble rousers on YouTube. What do you say about that, Don?
I agree 100%. Mostly, it's people that are failures. It's people that are who wish they could have made it, who wish they could have done this. The people that are successful, that's not a hard argument. You either are successful or not. You either have the wherewithal to help someone in a certain segment, or you don't. And of course you do. So when people look for your advisement, you can look back at a successful career that makes you a lot of money, if that is something that someone is looking for, to say, I did this, and this, and this is how I was successful. And they should appreciate that. People, listen, someone who made minimum wage their whole life should not be giving advice on how to be successful. And quite frankly, that's just who's going to listen to them?
I want to
how about the fact that we pay more? I mean, I pay more in taxes.
So the Lost the Nomad, am I making AI porn? No, we do we do AI communication, we do AI voice. I have customers in South America that are insurance companies, large companies all over the world. So we don't do AI porn.
No, he's fucking with you now. I'm just letting you know.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
No, but continue.
But I I pay more in taxes than Frank would make in 3 years at his highest year ever.
Of
And
course.
it's we're paying for those people to sit at home and do nothing. And it's of course
Well,
they're never going
I
to be
never even
grateful for
listen to it.
that.
I mean, to me, they don't even come in my radar, and so, and I'm sure it's just like you, your lifestyle and your business experience to me draws respect, and then when I talk to you about there's certain things, I look to your advice because do what if you like a brisket sandwich or you like this it doesn't even make any sense to me. I look at your business experience and reach out and go, what do you think about this, what do you think, because you're when I ask you for something, your advice back to me is important.
Yeah.
And I respect that. I'm not looking to see whether you're homeschooling brisket, ketchup, Heinz, or this. I don't care about any of that. I look at exactly the kind of guy you are and go, I need to ask an important business decision. You would be the kind of guy I would reach out to ask.
Well, I'm going to feed
I
off of what
appreciate that.
Don C says and Big E said. Don C, the reason I'll touch what Big E says. Big E, the reason that when you talk to these people and they're all like all the people you talk to is because they're dealing with, I think, with a pretty good deck, so they wouldn't even fathom. They'll look at you and be like, why these people fucking do that shit? You know why? Because these are real people following a real path, whether good or bad, but they're following something and they're doing something. The people that are doing all the shit you're talking about are the people that are already fucking washed up. They're already washed up. So the people you talk to are like, they really fucking do that shit, Biggie? That's what they're doing?
Look, I was just in a trade show in Bangkok last week, and most of the people were Thai, but there were some Malaysians and some Japanese and others. And then a couple of weeks earlier, I was in London and Dublin doing the same thing. And this success thing that Don's talking about, this is a universal thing. It doesn't matter what country you're in. A successful person in Thailand behaves the same way as a successful person in the United States. They have a certain moxie about them, and there's something about them. They don't talk. They're not negative. They're not doing all this type of stuff. They're not busybodies. They're not poking their nose into people's private lives. There's a certain amount, and it seems to cross all borders, and it doesn't matter where it is. It's the same mentality. That's what made them successful. So the people that I'm meeting, these are business owners. These are people who own their own rep networks, or rep companies, or they're people in the pharmaceutical or data center world. And the last thing in the world they're interested in is who you're fucking, how much alcohol you consume, what
how
your
fat
belief
you are,
is.
what you look like. Yeah,
they don't care about that. They don't care about that. It's never brought up as a topic.
That speaks volume. That speaks volume. And again, this will probably most likely contradict what I told Don C. But to me, it doesn't. This is why a lot of these guys feel empowered. They feel important because if you don't follow the passion that Don C says to make sure that people are held accountable, then people will get fucking lost and they do whatever the fuck they want. And then if you follow that path, it's confused with, oh, you're jealous. You just want to be like me. No, we're really not. Some of us really don't give a fuck. But the ones that do, those are the ones they attack. That's where I got a little confused. And now I just stay back. If you ask me a question, I'll be like, this is what I'm thinking. And I really I don't care. And Don P wants to.
So I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I don't really care anything that anyone imports or says anything. It doesn't make it doesn't change anything with how I deal with my clients. I've been doing it for 40 years, and I work with some of the biggest clients in the world.
You know how to separate it completely.
Well, I don't think of it as selling, and I would say that Big E thinks the same way. we don't think of it as selling. I'm passionate about my solution, and that comes across. So it's not about selling. I don't want to sell something on something they don't need. I know exactly the difference between, what a customer, thinks they want and what they need. And
No, but
so
you know how to
that's where my
separate it.
passion is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know
Well,
how to
no, and
separate it
Big E
between
gets
youth
that.
and
No,
social
No,
media.
I
Yeah.
totally get it. I'm selling
but
them a concept, and if they, I have a
there's
whole
there's an old
portfolio.
sales story, and I'm gonna interrupt Big E for these two things. There's an old sales story that says this. And this is 30 years ago, so this just shows how old I am. Two companies sent their salesmen to China and said, "Look at the shoe business. Is there something there?" The first shoe guy sends an email back or a call back and says, "There's no business here. There's 200 million people and no one wears shoes." The second salesman calls back and says, "Pack everyone up and bring them here because there's 200 million customers, potential customers, and no one wears shoes." That concept of understanding where your business can be is what Big E is so successful at. And you can't, that's not something that you just pick up overnight. That is a 30 years of experience or 40 years of experience to understand that. And that's why he is a partner, and this is why he makes the big money, because he understands this. And and I appreciate, and this is when I ask advice. I ask advice from people who can give me good advice, and Big E is one of the few people I respect his opinion.
People that
Well, I
matter.
appreciate that. And what I was going to say was, I will come in and tell people I could reduce your carbon footprint, update all of your equipment here, and
All right.
it'll have an ROI of 1.5 years, and you'll have a 90% reduction in your electric bill. Is that something you want to go? Well, so you're actually trying to make the world a better place. You're trying to give them what they really need. What's the
Right.
morally decent thing to do? Not just to say, "Hey, I'm in Saudi Arabia and let me sell you some sand, guys." I mean, I got better
All
sand
right.
than the one you got over
But
here.
but
That's
your passion is what you believe in. You're not
yeah.
selling. You're offering an alternative that makes the world better, and that
Mhm.
becomes believable when you say it, because I can hear it right now. What you would say is exactly what someone would say. "Oh, that makes sense. I like that. I believe that." That's why you're successful.
And well, thank you. And I believe it. That's the other thing.
Of course, you're not selling. You
Yeah.
believe, and I'm the same way. I believe when I'm selling. No, and that selling is the wrong word, because I understand the problem, and I understand the solution, and so I'm confident when I tell people I can solve that. And if you ask me any question about that, I can answer the question. So I think that's the way great, I'll call them salespeople, are become good at. Because if you're not passionate about your solution, if you don't believe it, it's not going to come across.
Well, it certainly is passionate and believable when you say it, because I remember we had lunch that time at Two Mermaids, I think it's called.
Yeah, yeah,
And remember that?
Oh yeah,
And that was
yeah. Of course.
fantastic.
I've been there.
And
Don C and I've been there.
you went through your whole thing about, the whole iterations from the auto industry all the way to what you're currently doing. And the passion, the knowledge, the excitement, the enthusiasm, it just bursts through every single sentence that comes out of your mouth. And I think anyone would want that. If I need somebody in that field, that's the person I want. I want someone who does that. Someone who will stay up all night studying the thing, someone who will, believes in it, someone who's all in 100%. That is what you want. Someone that's just going to show up, get a script in their hand. "Oh, hi, what are we selling today? Oh, yeah, let me talk about that." I don't want to be that person.
And I will, and I'm pushing it back to you, because that's exactly why you're successful. Not because you are presenting basic stuff. You're giving something beyond. Your passion on the solution that can solve their problem. That's it.
Well, thank you.
Hey, Big E.
Yes.
Yeah, I seen your video you made, and that's what inspired me to have a show. Because I had to clarify, I never been there before in my life.
Well, if you have never been there before in your life, then all the stories they were telling me were about somebody else that's name is Kevin.
It must have been a handsome-looking man, though.
Hey guys, I got to run.
Okay.
It's late for me. I'm gonna get some sleep and get some work in the morning. But it's great talking to everyone. Big E, good to see
Okay,
you,
Don
Richard,
C.
Kevin,
Don C, be safe. God bless.
everyone. God bless you
Yeah.
guys.
God bless you for
Easter
your
coming up.
holidays.
Easter coming up. Look inward. Let's take a few minutes to think about our soldiers, our people on the front lines, our people that may be putting their life on the line for ourselves, and take a few minutes and give a prayer to them.
Amen.
Anyways, thank you
Great.
all. Thanks,
Thank
Kevin,
you,
for
Don
having
C.
me on.
Thank
And
you,
I'll
Don
Hey,
talk
C.
to everyone
nice
later.
to see you
Good
again.
night.
Take care, Don.
Yep. Yeah,
Hey,
hey, Big
Pennsylvania.
E, I
Pennsylvania.
I
Oh,
was
go ahead.
going to tell you,
Oh, I'm sorry, Nico. So
when you
Kevin,
go
to
back
answer
to
your
the
question,
hotel,
so we went there last
uh,
night, and they told us all kinds of stories about you, and then, but they asked if we could not shine the camera, so we just went the next day and today, and I mean, it's funny because even though they're all bar girls, they're still human, and they were all telling, they had this, and this, and they seemed genuinely, you know, to like you or genuinely concerned. So that's why I made it.
at
It's nice
least
that
they
even if it's
remembered
somebody
me.
like that they're remember you. I thought that's a nice thing.
That's always a nice thing. It's always a
Hmm.
nice thing. It really is. And somebody can remember you, Kevin, in a positive way. Uh, I mean, even let's just say 80% positive, 20. It doesn't to remember you. That's a dude. That's a blessing in itself, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
You know,
Biggie, I was going to tell you, next time you go there, go into the hotel
Kevin,
and
your
ask,
audio is not working. You're gesturing,
question
but
one,
you're
two,
not.
three.
We can't hear you.
actually, Biggie, I think check yours because I just heard him like clearly on my side.
Oh, weird. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, that's okay.
I can
I mean,
I
I
can
heard him
hear
clear
you though.
because,
Oh,
dude, I'm fucking awesome, bro. I'm fucking awesome, man. No, no.
I was going to say,
Kevin, are you
go
on
back
mute?
to go back to the hotel and ask for
Oh, maybe it's
June,
something on
the
my side.
owner.
May I'll just say I'll just step down for a little bit. I'll step down. I'll listen to you guys in this chat.
All right.
Nice talking to you, Richard and Kevin and Nico. Hope
Big,
you have a great rest of the
Biggie, it's
day.
always a fucking pleasure, always.
Yeah, likewise, brother.
You're
Nice
fucking
talking with you.
killing it, Biggie. Fucking
Killing
killing it out there.
it.
You're killing it.
And I want to say a shout out to Ricky, who is also the king of Pattaya. I haven't seen him lately, but I want to say hi to him and happy Easter to him too. And you too, Nico, Richard, and Kevin, in case I don't talk to you
Thank you
again.
so much. Happy
Yep.
All
Easter.
right.
You'll hear from me soon.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. You know, Kevin, you're probably going to get hit with everything because I think when people can come together and talk about different subject matters that doesn't have to do anything with anybody feeling like, oh my God, nobody's talking about me. I think it's a good fucking show. And everybody can have the difference of opinion. We have all the time in the world for fucking toxicity, but it's a good thing to have people come in and fucking talk around, like talk about certain things. Just have a good time fucking talking, you know?
Yeah, very true. But again, this is all entertainment. We are here to
Well,
entertain
let me
people
let me
one way or
let me
another.
ask you this, Kevin. You know, I really get irritated when people say, "Oh, Kevin's fucking," and I'm being honest. This is what I see. It could be very direct, Kevin. Maybe that's not exactly what they said, but it doesn't change how they say it. You can say it's white and it's black, but you're trying to tell me it's a color. when they try to say that you're dumb, you got hit by a fucking bolo, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to hear Kevin's honest opinion of, do you think that it's gotten to the point where the toxicity has gotten to the point where the person feels like Twinkle Toes feels like I am the fucking king only because it's been embellished and grown by the negativity that people have given him? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
You know,
he is number one in his own mind, though. He's
in
not
his own mind.
number one as a popular person. In like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna vote, he would not be the top 10.
No, and I understand. You know, and I'm learning. Everybody's going to be like, well, it's not a dumb thing to ask, guys, because I don't see it the way you guys see it. I see a lot of people, I have commented in certain shows, Kev, and they're like, well, I mean, you don't have to comment. Why not? Why can't I comment what I think, you know? But then I feel like the more you feed the fire, are we as much as guilty as we are as the person doing the fucking toxicity because we fed the fire? Or should there be a limit of how much you feed the fire? Is it really worth it? And guys, I'm not trying to get you guys from doing anything. I'm actually trying to really understand this, and maybe I never will, because I look at it as, go ahead.
I think we all fan the fire. Just
yeah,
to get,
I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out, when is the line drawn? Like, when do you look at it and say, bro, this motherfucker's a fucking nutcase, bro. You're not gonna ever talk any fucking sense to this fucking guy. This guy's fucking retarded, and many like him. Then you'll have the other 50% that's like, yeah, but it's so fucking entertaining, it'll make me money. So who am I to come between either one? Does that make sense?
As long as you're making money, good for you.
Fucking Kevin. Kevin's straight. Money. Kevin's like, yo, motherfucker, you pay my bills, I'll talk shit about you to the day I die, motherfucker.
No kidding. I mean, I'm doing something right that somebody liked my show and they want to.
Kevin's like, I don't give a fuck. Yo, you know what, Kevin? The reason I asked that question was because Maria the other day goes, Nico, did you ever think that everybody's pretty much the same? Like, you're not like that, and other people that are like that. But how about the people that egg this guy on to make fucking money? And I'm like, I never really looked at it that way. So Kevin's like, bro, if it makes me money, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, because he's trying to do what we're doing, and he's not.
He can't even come fucking close. Yeah, even Nico's lawn. I know. Even my lawn is having a fucking tough time, Kevin. I need to get the fuck home. Oh my God. Oh, dude, I've been throwing Miracle Grow on that bitch. That lawn laughs at me. And then when it's doing good, Nico and his unhealthy relationship with his lawn and his mother. Well, at least both of my motherfuckers are alive. You're fucking kidding.
Your mom before. She's a nice lady.
She's a really nice lady, dude. She's not because she's my mom.
Your daughter.
Yeah, they're really nice, man. This is the thing that I don't get. Unhealthy relationship with your mother and your lawn. Well, at least both of mine are alive. He can't say the same fucking thing.
Plus, he never had a good family relationship. So he kind of jealous of people that really do have a working relationship.
Any kind of relationship. Yeah. I've been like kind of listening, and listening to a lot of different avenues, and I think I'm trying to make sense out of something that doesn't have any change. So you can't get any sense out of nothing. You can't. So you just let it go. That's why I say I'm not. That's why if you notice, I haven't really been doing anything. But really kind of just uploading, and maybe once in a while I'll talk about things. But I don't know. I think it's gotten to me. It's gotten to the point where it's just it's getting pretty bad, man. Some of these guys, they're fucking mentally fucked, man. I really
Oh
believe
yeah,
that.
mentally challenged.
Oh, dude, I mean, dude, I don't know, man. Huh. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm glad you're fucking, your physical therapy and everything's coming back good. You know,
Oh yeah.
me, I don't know, man. I think it's
But
time for me to head
again,
over to freaking Vietnam, bro.
well, Vietnam, Big E told me to go there. I went there. Took me a little bit time to adjust because I don't understand the money. I understand Thai money, Philippine money was very easy, but when it came into the millions and millions and million, I got
Yeah.
a little bit flabbergasted.
Which one? Which one did you like the best, Thailand or Vietnam? Well,
I like
they each have
Vietnam.
their pros and cons.
I've been I've been up north in
Yeah.
Chiang Mai. I've been Bangkok. I've been to Pattaya.
Yeah.
Um, so I've been to like 3 different great locations, and
Mm.
all of these locations are very very good. Um, and the people that I met, Doug Williams, he was very very nice and accommodating. Don C was very
Yeah.
nice and kind to me, and he took me to Bangkok. He took us out to eat, and Captain Billy Jack. We all had a great seafood dinner over there. So again, we had a great time, and these people that I met are very stand-up kind of people, and they go out of their way to help you, like when you need help or if
Mm.
you need advice and stuff.
Yeah.
They say call anytime.
You know, I'm glad you shared that because I notice a lot of us focus too much on people that really don't do anything for you, not because you want them to, it's because usually the ones that criticize you don't do anything for you. And we all feel a need to have to explain ourselves to people that wouldn't even pick up a fucking finger to help you. So, again, I'm watching and listening and learning a lot of shit. Me, I think I'm callous, man. I think I just don't have that emotion in me, man.
Well, I think I think we got to peel away some of the callous
I'm trying.
because
I
we
really
get a
do.
little bit me orientated, and we don't go out and go out of the box and think about other people.
You know, I'm glad you said that because that's exactly where I'm at. I don't really do anything, and when I do, I go out by myself. And if you notice, all my videos now are alone. Maria's always like, "Hey, you want me to go with you?" I said, "No, no, no, I'm all set, man." I've gotten so used to the fact that I think that everybody has an ulterior motive. She doesn't do anything bad, do nothing negative, but I think it's gotten to the point where you've gotten to the point where you got to explain yourself about shit and say, well, this is what I'm doing, and this is what. No, you don't owe anybody fucking nothing. Why? But I get caught in those moments. Like I messaged her the other day, Kevin, and I was like, guess where I'm at? She's like, where? I was like, a place that you didn't even bother to come. And she goes, what do you mean? I was like, I've asked you like 16 times, 17 times, 20 times, and you don't come here. And instead of me being like, hey, why don't you come here? I start being like, in my head, I start like, oh, they're all the same fucking, it doesn't matter where you go. Everybody has an arterial motive. Sorry.
Huh.
And I don't, and not everybody's like that. That's when you said that, I'm like, you know, Kevin's right. I need to start really getting out there because I'm starting to feel like, yo, these motherfuckers are out to get me, or these people don't want me to succeed. I'm always thinking the negative, bro.
Because we've been that way for a long time, and when we get out of the box, then it's like a new world of people visiting and talking to you and cheering you on.
And I appreciate that. Like I said, this is all new. This is all new to me, you know. I try. That's why, you know, you don't ever really, you know, I just try to stay in a good lane. in a really good lane. I don't like today. I talked to my mom. She's like, "When are you coming home?" I said, "Mom, I don't want to come home. I want to try something else." She goes, "Well, you don't." She's like, "You don't have to come home. I'm just saying I'm going to be heading down there around June. Do you want to come down and we can hang out?" Because she usually comes for like 90 days. And I said, "Why don't you reach out to me next month and we'll talk? And if I got to come home for a few months, and it'll give me some collective moments, and then I can come back." She's like, "All right, I'll let you know in a couple of days or maybe a week or two, and I'll let you know." I don't even want to fucking go home, Kev. I want to get out of here
I think
and
you
go.
could definitely, like if Big E is in Thailand, go hook up with Big E, or if Big E is in Da Nang, go meet up with them over there, because it's always nice to have somebody that you could relate to, and you're not
That's a good idea.
completely isolated. But when you know somebody, then you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a place. I mean, on a serious. I mean, I know you're being serious, but on a side note, I know there's a place in Manila that they do implants a wig. Maybe I could be the third in his harem. I mean, I'm trying to
There
be the
you go,
third in his
buddy.
harem. I mean, he already pays Big E. I mean, he already pays travel every month. So I'm thinking of being the third in the harem. What do you guys think? You guys think I can look good enough with some makeup and a wig?
Yeah,
I can be the third.
Yeah.
you might need to get bigger breasts, though.
Shit, maybe a fucking facial too. Shit, plastic surgery.
Well, yeah, but if you do that,
I won't
then
be a
old
pretty
Frank is
bitch.
gonna- Old Frank is
I
gonna hit
won't be
you
a
up,
pretty
though.
bitch. Yeah.
Dude, even when Twinkle Toes wakes up in the morning, he hates himself. He hates when he woke up. He hates the freaking sun. He hates where he lives. He hates the fucking caretaker. He hates the fucking kids. He hates the fucking freezer. He hates the fucking dead dog. He hates the fucking ants. He hates the fucking bro. He hates everything except for waking up, and he might even hate waking up in the fuck. Maybe he should just stay asleep.
Well, he
Maybe
probably
that'll.
wishes. Well, he's
Maybe
half
that.
asleep anyway. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah,
And
I
don't
mean,
need any question to go.
what?
I believe my friend here. He's over in Italy or Spain, or he's over in that triangle area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been to my channel for years. But yeah, you guys go check out other people's channels. Big E's
That's what
channel,
I'd say.
Don C's
Yeah,
channel, Nico's
guys,
channel.
go out there and follow good people, man. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. It's okay to watch certain freaking things that bring some kind of toxicity. Guys, I'm guilty of following certain channels. As long as I'm on the outside, looking in, it's fun. But it will consume you. Follow people that bring some kind of like something. Like, I will share this with you. I can't say who it was, but I can say this. I ended up getting a message real quick on social media about a woman. She's got cancer. Well, she thought, gave her everything. She's got signs of it. Everything's in her blood, everything. And she watches my fucking videos, not the ones that
Nice.
just on YouTube. I do other social media stuff and other platforms, Twitter, other stuff. And she goes, "I love the fact the way you do things, because it reminds me, because I haven't been in the Philippines for over 10 or 15 years. And it just makes me smile." Like, that's exactly what she said. And I like that. So go follow some channels. Go follow Kevin. Guys, you all follow Kevin because of the shit that he can do and what you guys see him do. Just enjoy what you do, but just be careful how much you entangle yourself, because you don't need it. But enjoy. Really enjoy. If you
Yeah,
don't like
don't
what you're doing,
go
don't do it.
over your head.
Yeah. And that's what I notice a lot, Kev. A lot of people take all this shit like really fucking personal. Guys, these people don't know you. The only ones talking about you are the people that don't know you. Just have fun, but be careful how much fun you have, because you'll end up getting dragged into it yourself.
Well, Nico, that is true. And if the people that you met, if they start talking bad about you, then you can
Yep.
take it personal. But
Yeah, because they met you.
if you
Exactly.
never met them, then it's okay.
And you know what, guys? You got to understand another thing. Respect is a big fucking word. If Kevin ever did me dirty, I would not. That's me. This is the difference between Kevin, me, and Twinkle Toes and all these guys. When you hurt their feelings, fuck fuck Kevin, he's bald and he got hit with a ball. Fuck Nico, he's got one fucking eye. If Kevin played me dirty, I would be like, nah, Kevin's in his own thing and we're good. We had a falling out, but we're good, man. We're good, and hopefully Kevin feels the same. See, that's what real men do. Like
Yeah.
this story that me and Popeye are fucking hateful, bro. The only is Popeye is with his family. I am here, and there is daytime. Here is nighttime. Here is daytime. That way is nighttime. I'm not gonna wake up fucking Popeye at fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, fucking make it 11 p.m. his time. Say, hey, he would do it, but is it that fucking necessary? No. I am me, he is him. And that's the biggest thing. And they're like, oh, maybe they're not. Guys, if I did not like Popeye, I would say me and Popeye had a falling out and we're just not fucking talking. But dude, guys, Popeye's still a fucking father, man. He's got fucking a life to live, man. And I got fucking kids and I got my fucking adventure. And Kevin's got his fucking. We're not all fucking playing on your goddamn fucking signal on your fucking vibe. It doesn't work that way. So try to give everybody some respect and equal fucking footing, because we're not here to have to explain 99% of our fucking lives. You enjoy it, great. You don't enjoy it, don't watch. That it's that simple to me. But dude, when I got that message, Kev, oh Nico, wait, what's going on with you and Popeye? I'm like, what are you talking about? Dude, I heard that you guys are like, are you fucking shitting me? Really? This is what they're sticking to now? He goes, yeah, he hasn't done your fucking show. I was like, bro, even before I got here, we weren't fucking doing shows. Why weren't they fucking addressing it then? So, I just, that people will feed off of shit that you give them,
I got this one guy. Are you in the U.S. Now, Kevin? Yes, I've been back in the U.S. since roughly the 3rd of September. And then I had my knee replaced in October. So yeah, I am back in the U.S., but I do want to go back to where I came from. Go back home.
Once he's fully recovered, he'll be heading back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to start saving for my ticket and stuff, but I got to lose some weight again.
Listen, that's okay.
The holidays.
Hey, listen, that's okay, man. You've been there once, you'll do it again. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
ET travel freely. That is one thing. It may have taken me a while. I see things, like I said, and I'm being fair. That's what I was telling Don C. I never saw it the way he said it. I see it that way now. Everybody, what me or you or Kevin or anybody else sees as entertainment and social media, some of these people actually live what you live, what Kevin lives, what Kevin says, what I say, what they live that shit on a daily fucking basis. They actually believe a lot of shit. And to me, I'm not being rude, man, but it gets really mentally fucking like draining, man. It really does. Like,
Hey,
what do they really believe, man?
This person's asking, "Hello, Nico. I am thinking about moving to Florida. Are there lots of Filipinos around in Tampa?"
Yes. Tampa is one of the biggest. Tampa and Orlando. I think Tampa and I would say Tampa and Clearwater area has a really high population of Filipino. I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's what you want, yeah, then you're definitely barking up the right tree. I don't want to be around anybody. Latinos, blacks, whites. I want to be in a little fucking hole near a bamboo tree or excuse me, a coconut tree. No, to be on a
Banana
serious
tree.
note,
I love bananas.
yeah, a banana fucking tree so I can eat and relax. No, no. On a serious note, Orlando has a high, but Tampa and I would say Tarpon Springs, Clearwater, what is it? Treasure Island, that area. There's a lot of foreigners. Excuse me, a lot of well, it's honest. A lot of foreigners that are married to Filipinas, so it's a high populated Filipino
Is he
area.
asking about single Filipinos or a couple or?
I would say a mixture of both because a lot of the Filipinas that go there for the high percentage are married. But there is a high percentage that are working. Nurses. I talked to a female yesterday. Like I was just chatting with her on freaking on Instagram, and she just got a contract 6 months ago for 4 years through a medical company that does. She actually does specimens, like she does viruses and stuff like that. So she ended up getting a 4 year contract, 2 years starting, 2 years negotiable, and she is now in Port Saint Lucie, and that is like an hour, 2 hours away from where I'm at. And she is single and very pretty. I mean, you want me to hook you up or something? She's real pretty, very professional. But yeah,
There's Filipinos everywhere we go, though. All
everywhere
over
you
the
go,
US.
they're all over. Yeah, the highest percentage I can tell you, I call it the golf course, Gulf Coast, not golf course, the Gulf Coast, which is where I live. Clearwater, freaking Honeymoon Island, fucking Treasure Island, anything in that area. The other side, I call it the Miami side. I can't speak for that side because I don't know, but I can tell you, Florida's really high in Filipino.
Up in Alaska, we got a lot of Filipinos and a lot of Asian.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Called, in Kodiak Island, it's called Little Philippines because there's so many Filipinos that work in Kodiak, and all throughout.
No, it's not. It's not fucking Gulf of America, you motherfucking Steve. It's Gulf of Mexico, bitch. It's Gulf of just because your white guy wants to change shit because he doesn't know how to change his freaking diapers. Don't mean it's Gulf of no. I'm just joking, Patrick. It's always my pleasure. Again, I'm not saying you, but when it's always a serious question, even if it's a joke, I will always be sincere about my answer. And fucking
Right.
Steve and his fucking it's Gulf of America. What is it? Only in America.
Nico,
Fuck that. Yes, sir.
My buddy Richard, he lives in New Serona Beach, right next to Daytona, and he lives at a golf course right there. That's the same golf course where John Travolta used to live at.
Wait, Richard, your buddy that was just on the panel?
No, my classmate
okay.
from Alaska.
I'm like, God damn,
he
she's
lives
got it
there.
like that. He's got it like that, bro. Look at this. Steve says with white with a heart. Steve, I'm just fucking with you. I was watching a video today, and they were like, how? Listen, I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a political person. Me and Popeye fucking bump heads on everything. I'm really not political. So if I say something, it's because I didn't just watch fucking CNN. I watched fucking Fox. Bro, there's no way that a president can be this fucking stupid. There's no way, man. There's no way. I'm not trying to be insulting. It's just every president, like, they serve a purpose. They all know how to make their fucking millions and how to be rich when they fucking leave office. While in office and before they start office, they're all fucking positioning the chess pieces. There's no way that a president can be this fucking stupid. I'm telling you.
Shock the position.
He sounds like fucking Twinkle Toes on fucking YouTube. Well, everybody, in order to fucking live long, you gotta hate fucking Kevin because he's bald and got a white beard. You gotta hate Nico because he's got one eye and has a good relationship with his mother and he's a fat piece of shit. Then you gotta hate fucking Big E because that's how you become the best of the best of the best. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, there's no way. There's no way you can walk around the fucking world and be like, my president, which he is. I cannot listen. This is where I become a fucking hypocrite. There's no way that a person can walk around the world and say, my president is Donald J. Simp. That motherfucker, to get the fuck out of here. Oh, guys, I don't care either way. I just fuck around with the shit that I hear. And I pray that we all fucking go in a good direction for all of us. That's whether it's him, and I'll say his name, whether it's Trump, whether it's fucking Obama, Biden, I don't give a fuck who it is. They all know how to play the fucking funk. Just like half of you fucking fucks and fucking simps and fucking YouTube. You all know how to play the funk. So.
Gotta know how to play the game.
He can fucking circus long live Trump, you old mother. I hope you get hit by a fucking deer on your fucking left side so your right side's crippled, you old fuck.
Man, that happened a lot. There's a lot of wildlife always getting tagged.
Fuck out of here, you fuck. How the fuck you like Trump? The only person that serves Trump are white. And he fucking you white people, and you still licking his balls after he's still fucking you, motherfucker. Go ahead. What is it, Kev? Go
ahead. I said I'd never done that before.
No, for real. I mean, how do you, bro? Some like Circus. Circus is about 94 years old. I think he only has partial vision. So fucking Circus is like, I'm good at what I do, but I love my president. Fuck out of here. Hold on. What does he say? He said, my Filipino. Well, your Filipino likes Trump until she's at the fucking, at the airport and she's fucking, oh, actually, no, let me not say that shit. Hey, Circus, I take that shit back. Let me rephrase that shit. Steve's Filipina is fucking, actually, Steve, are you married to a Filipina? Jesus. Kevin's Filipina loves fucking Trump. She's at the fucking, no, but you're not married now, so I can't use you because, fucking Circus, I mean, I don't want to wish him bad luck. Kevin's girlfriend is Filipina until she fucking goes, and he loves Trump until he goes to the fucking airport and says, I heard that you ended up paying too much on your gas and on the gas pump, and you paid 75 cents over. So we're going to get you out of here and get you kicked out of this fucking country because you paid 75. Fuck out of here, Circus. I said, name is capitalized, so I can't. I fucking love it. I love it. We could see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of show you want to have fun with, Hey, Kev, I don't care, but it's already been 2 hours and 12. We're having a good time.
We've been hanging together.
Are you okay with that, or it's past? It's like it's time to quit.
No, up to you, buddy. We got 15 people watching. We're doing good.
My man, I don't mind. I'll fuck around with you for a while. I'll fuck with Circus. This is why Circus goes after Twinkle Toes, because he wants to have you guys evade from what fucking Trump is doing to this fucking country. Fucking Circus and his fucking Trump loving ass. Fuck that motherfucker. Guys, listen, as much as you guys won't believe me, I am not a political person. I'm really not. If you ask me how I feel, I can only tell you how I feel, but it's not because I educated myself on politics. I can only tell you what I hear and what people talk about in the chats and stuff. But I vote. Did I vote for Trump? No. Did I vote for Kamala? No. I didn't vote for neither because neither of them were fucking good. But it doesn't matter how good they are because they're gonna fucking come in and fucking do really great things for 180 days, if at all. And then after that, they fucking fuck you sideways, and they're already hooking each other up. So it doesn't matter, to me, it doesn't. But I cannot disregard how you feel. It's not everybody can be as sensitive as fucking circus, fucking condoning what the white people fucking do in the White House. What the fuck? Shred Donald Trump shit. Hey, Donald Trump ain't giving me no fucking check. That motherfucker's trying to deport me, and I serve this country, motherfucker. He said, "Your name's Rodriguez?" I said, "Yeah." "Your name's Nico?" I said, "Yeah." "Fuck your ass. You look Mexican. Get the fuck out." Fuck you and Trump. Circus. Fuck you both. Yeah. Fuck you both. Fuck you and Trump, you motherfucker. No, dude, I can have fun with this shit all fucking day. And you know what? Before you tell me, would you say the same thing about Obama? And bro, I'll say the same thing about all these motherfucking presidents. Don't think that these presidents are not all the same. They know how to pocket and embellish, just like you two. Embellish and pass the fucking buck. It's the same fucking thing. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, as long as you're having a good time.
Nah, I'm having a good time. Well, at least with you and everybody else
How much longer
here.
do you want to stay in the Philippines before you get up and try a new place?
I actually am leaving next month. I am going to reach out to a few people, Big E and a few other people, because I think, Kev, I think I'm going to have to get the VA evaluation this year. You can't do it. I think I'm up to the year that I have to go in personally.
Can't you go to Manila and do that?
No. Well, yes, but I'm reading. Hold on. I read the letter yesterday. My daughter's like, "Hey, Dad, you might want to see this." So I'm reaching out, of course, by email and by leaving a message. And I did express that I'm in the Philippines and I would like to see if I can have it done in Manila. That is up to them. They may say I was very nice. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm here because Kevin's getting surgery and I'd like to be here for him. He's my friend. And unfortunately he's here alone." Of course, I'm lying like a motherfucker because I don't want to go home. But it's up to their discretion. It's one of those things. It's, you know what? I'll be honest with you. It's something similar to what Bama has to do every 3, 5, or 7 years, I think, in Social Security, like disability. It's the same thing. I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, it's like a proof, like they have to do every 3 to 5 to 7 years. Every person's condition is different. So let's just say I could be categorized every 5 years, or you could be categorized, since your condition is really bad, it could be every 7 years. But they want to see it by professional doctors. Kevin still has, like, just an example. Kevin has a scar. Kevin's taking his medication. Kevin just had knee surgery. Kevin is on new medication. Kevin has lost weight, but he's still in a situation where his mobility is like 75% good. And that's what they want. They want an independent company to come in and give you that evaluation. Exactly. Yeah. And I think from what the letter, my daughter, she's going to call me. What time is it? 11? Yeah, she's going to call me in a little while. She's like, "Dad, I'm going to be home around 4." And she says, "I want to read this letter." And she sent me like a screenshot, like a picture. But unfortunately, it's one of those things. Hold on. Can I show you? Oh, hold on. Let me see. How do I do this? Since you turned on your camera, I don't want to be disrespectful. Hold on, right here. Facing front? Right here. Facing front? Let's check it out. I'm not good at this, guys. Sorry. Is it this one? This one? Okay.
There you go.
So unfortunately, one of those things is that I have to maybe possibly make it there. So it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it, but it is what it is. I may have to go.
Yeah, Guam would be a good place to go because that's
Yeah.
a territory of the United States, and that's only
Well,
3 hours flight
I
from
told them
Manila.
Guam. I told them I think not. I think Guam. I think I told not. I think let's see, Manila, Guam, and I think it's either Thailand. I think Thailand has a VA. No, Taipei. I think it's Taipei. I said
Okay.
I will do. I told them I'll do anywhere the three areas are. I will do it, but I think I'm at that point since I'll be 55. Maximus is right. I wasn't trying to be fucking deceptive. I just didn't want to. I'm like, I do this all the fucking time, but I'm at that age that after you reach 55, you don't ever have to go back again. So
Nice.
I think that's the one that's gonna get me and say you have to be here. They don't say it like that, but you have to be here one last time, and this is the time that you have to be here. So, I mean, I'll go. It's not like I can't avoid it because you know what'll happen. Well, we're gonna discontinue. We're gonna hold everything, and it's not fucking worth it. But I have
No,
not
it's not.
seen the letter, so I gotta check the letter.
Yeah, don't put it off though. I mean,
No.
I would, like I said, my opinion, I would go to Guam because it's close
Fucking,
to it.
fucking Steve, fucking Circus. He's a dead ringer for fucking Gildo. Listen, you can call me anything but late for fucking dinner, breakfast, lunch, or anything. But I'm not offended. If I mean, she is kind of good looking. I mean, no. I'm a male version of that shit. There's no way I can be that fucking pretty. No way I can be that fucking pretty. No.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
you
tell you,
keep
man.
telling yourself that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. No,
Hey,
I'll know more. I'll
just
know
make
more about it in a week or so.
just to make a comment about my white beard. What about your
I
head,
know,
buddy?
dude, look. Oh my god. Oh, I think you fucking look good. Pero nene, you don't have no hair, so you can shave that shit. Be like,
Oh,
yo,
I
check
I
it
shaved
out,
mine off,
girls.
but yeah, that's all getting gray and
Dude, you look very distinguished, man. You look good. Me? I'm like, yo, the fuck's going on with all this? Bro,
yeah.
maybe I should dye it black.
There you go.
Shit. I think I think I look pretty. Actually, 7 more months I get to cut it off. 7 more months. My daughter said, Dad, keep it for 3, and then she switched it to 4 years. So this October will be 4 years. I may actually cut that
Wow.
mother effer. Yeah. And it is longer
Wow.
than I just cut the sides, but it's longer than people think. It's just curly. Look. Hold on. Dude, it's long. It really is long. I don't do it because my daughter's like, Dad, promise me. I was like, I
Go
don't
to the
like it.
beauty salon and have them do it.
The
I mean,
she wants
I'm
I
talking
think
about like
I want to
dyeing your
donate it.
hair.
I mean, I thought I was gonna dye it black. And my
Yeah.
daughter's like, no, you're old. You better keep that shit gray. I'm like, bitch, you're my daughter. What the fuck are you talking about? She's like, no, but it looks better black. I'm like, and then they're gonna have to dye this. They're gonna have to dye like. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I might lose either way. Hold on, I'm gonna put you down for a second so I can tie my hair. I mean, I like.
Yeah.
I mean, she told me to keep growing it because in the military, I kept always cutting my hair, and she's like, "Dad, I'd like for you to grow it for a couple of years." In the beginning, I kept cutting it, so I didn't do it. So after the second year, which this will make the third year, so after 1 year, I kept growing it. It took me about a year uh, cutting it and not touching it. And now this is like 2.5 years. And she's like, maybe you can. And I'm like, no, I want to cut that shit. After you get hot, I got to keep this low. So after you get hot, you're like, You don't realize it when you have a hair on the side. You get a lot of fucking. It's hot, man. It really is hot. Just why a helmet.
Viking,
Listen here. If
buy
I
a
can
Viking
get
helmet.
a rah helmet, like I would do it. I would put it right here, all white. I'd buy a white one. No, it's non-believable. I don't think I'd pass for that. I still got to put fucking laundry away and then laundry over there. Bro, I got so much laundry to put away. I'm like,
How much do you have to pay for that kind of place you're in?
$450 a month.
450.
Yep, $450. I got to. Well, he raised it to $500, and I think it's the excuse for the gas.
Wait, because of foreigner tax.
Yeah, I think it's because they're using that as it's the gas prices and the oil. But even now, 500, 2 bedrooms. Two bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. One's right there. Look at. Hold on, let me show you. I can show you. All right, right here. All right, this is 1 bathroom. Watch. 1 bathroom, right? And then you got a full kitchen. Well, I think it's a full fucking kitchen. Look, you got sink,
Well, that's nice.
kitchen, all right,
yeah.
and then you got this, and then you got that guy, all right. Then, of course, excuse the mess because I haven't done anything. But I was on your show. I was gonna put laundry. Look, at you got the whole living room, right, and you got 2 bedrooms upstairs. That's 1 bathroom right there. Hold on, let's see if I can. Can I do the bathroom from here? Hold on. You know me. No, that's not one.
Yeah.
Hold on. No. All right. So there's one bathroom.
There's a bedroom upstairs and a bathroom upstairs.
Yeah, there's 2 bedrooms. Actually, let me show you. Hold on. Let me go upstairs. So that's 1 bathroom, and that's the bucket that I'm going to wash the clothes in tonight and hang them out. Hold on. What's up? All right. So that's 1 bathroom and 1 bedroom, which I don't use. Maria uses it, but she did the sheets and she sleeps here. And then I got this one right here. This is one with a little balcony right here. You got a little balcony right there. Of course, the bed's not made because I haven't been in here. I've been downstairs. I got in. And then I'll show you. Then you go downstairs. And excuse the mess. But it is what it is. And then you have.
Not bad.
Okay, then you have outside. And then you have the scooter. You have the scooter, and then you have you got a carport right here. Look, you got a carport right here. My scooter's here, and that's it. And then you have, of course,
scooter, or did you buy the scooter?
No, I bought the scooters. According to everybody, it is a how do you say? It is what the hell did they say it was? It is when it's like flooded. No, it's not flooded. In each room, this one has one. One's upstairs in each bedroom. I have split aircon in every room. And
do you like air conditioning, or do you like
no?
the heat?
You know what I'm using right now, and I'll be honest. This is what I'm using right now, Kevin. Look,
nice.
I don't really care for it. I don't care for it, and it includes the electricity and water. It includes everything, and that's including the condo fees. Now, can I get better in Vietnam? I'm pretty sure I can get a lot better in Vietnam and Thailand. But for 500, I think it's phenomenal. And it's located right now near almost everything. And if I take the scooter right now, I can take a walk right now. It takes me about 17. No. I would say 10 minutes talking to you, 15 tops walking, and it's pretty quick. People, they think maybe less. Right to the beach. it's right now, of course, it's freaking high tide and it's dark, but I can pretty much walk over there. The beach is like 10 minutes away, 10, 15 minutes tops walking.
When I was hooked up with Big E over in Da Nang, we went and he showed me around there, and man, it's wonderful where he was at. Where I was at was okay, but where he was, man, it's a wonderful place, and there's tourists and people there, and the prices are low. I mean, you probably talk about like $200 for the same kind of apartment.
Well, I told him I'm going to message him in a little bit before I head over. If I have to head over to that area, I would, back home because of the appointment. I will let him know I would rather spend the last 2 months over where he's at, because I think they allow you, if I'm not mistaken, 3 months in Vietnam.
3 months.
So I would rather spend my last 3 months there
and come back.
Yeah, no, from there I'll leave home and then come back after everything's done. So that's what I'm thinking.
Well,
but I can't complain.
You go there and hang out with him, man. You're gonna go, how come I've never been there before? Because that's how nice and affordable it is, and the food.
Well, I kept watching what he's doing and the area that he lives. I'm like, God, man, that's really close to, like, there's a lot of. I am at the point now that I just want to be like local, like go from here to there to there to there, and that's all, not too far. Because if you give me a fucking scooter, I'd be the type on the fucking news who's like local veteran from the United States caught driving in the mountains in where he shouldn't be. Fucking, I would be that guy. I'm telling you, I'd be that guy.
But
I would be that guy doing the wrong thing.
Big E told me to get out of my comfort zone and go to, because I was in Thailand for like a year, and he said go to Vietnam. I went there for 3 months, but I found out when I was getting ready to leave, I only had a 2-month visa. But it said on the paperwork, it said 3 months. And then when I was getting ready to leave, they said, "Oh, you overstayed for 2 weeks." And I go, no. And luckily I had so much money that I saved that I took care of it, no problem. And then I went to Thailand and I bought 2 airplane tickets, and I bought my hotel back, and I still had money left over from saving it when I was in Vietnam.
How long are you allowed to stay in Thailand? 60 days or 1 month?
Well, no, when I was there, it was 2 months, and then you could get an additional another month.
I'm gonna check. I'm actually after I leave your show, I'll check in a little while. I'll check because I need to do some homework because I want to make sure that I don't. My luck, I'd probably be like, "Hi, sir, you have overstayed 7.5 years." No, how the fuck I stay 7? So that would be me. That would be me. Trust me.
Well, no, yeah, me too. But read the fine print when they stamp it. Look at it. Don't just close it and put it away. And then that's what I did. And
me, no. I am not leaving that line until I ask all the fucking questions. And I think, can you make sure show me where that says it, like that says on my on that what is it, that passport? I want to see it. Well, no, sir, it's online. You gotta give me a printout. I need a printout with a signature because I'm not leaving it, because I'd be that motherfucker to be like, I didn't say nothing at the immigrant. I don't even know you. I didn't. Bro, the camera shows that you were, you let me in. No, that's the thing. You have the moment of the benefit of the doubt. So me, I'm gonna be nice, but I need documentation. I need documentation, mother effers. So,
well, again, you know Big E. You know how to get a hold of him and just talk to him. And
have them set up everything.
He knows where to go also.
Hey, what did you use for an eSIM or a SIM card in your travels? Did you use like any of this shit online, or no? Did you have to buy it there?
I did. Matter of fact, Doug Williams, our friend up in Chiang Mai, he got me a SIM card that I could put in my phone, and it worked automatically, no problem.
Find out what name SIM card that he used.
But see, we're talking about in Thailand. But you can
Yeah,
also get an eSIM card for your phone too, instead of
that's me.
taking it out.
I want to get an eSIM, but I don't know which one's good.
Well, Big E, I'm sure he knows. Or you can Don
Oh,
C
good.
definitely knows.
Good. I'm going to reach out to them. Thank you. I wasn't thinking that far. I was like, you should find out from. I'm going to actually send them a message right after this. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Good.
not who
I
you know. It's
appreciate the
not what
feedback,
you
man.
know. It's who you know.
I appreciate the feedback. Thank you, man. So I am going to head over and put these clothes away. And I want to thank you and everybody for, having me on the show. Thank you, man. We had a good time. I had a good time. Everybody's upstairs like this. They're like,
Look who we
they're
had
not
on the
upset.
show.
Well, you had everybody. You had
We had a
had a
whole bunch
lot
of
of good
high
people.
rollers.
You had a lot of good people, and you had a lot of people in the chat. So, and you had somebody reminded me how old I really am. But thank you, and God bless you, and I'll definitely catch a show sooner than later.
Well, Big E told me to quit being lazy and have a show. So this is my
Yeah.
second show this week. So
He's probably going to send me a message like, "Oh, why haven't you done a show?" I don't know, man. I'm relaxing, man. But I
yeah,
think I may. If he tells me the same, I'll do a show and I'll send you a message. But like, yo, swing in, man. Come in and say hi.
yeah. I sent him a message before I had the show. Same with Richard, and I'm glad Don C came back and hooked up with me and stuff. Again, Don C. We had a misunderstanding months ago when that Charlie man got assassinated, and he disagreed with what I was doing, but I'm glad he came back and forgive.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of nowadays. Social media makes a lot of people sensitive and what they believe. It's they don't care what you believe. They care only what they believe.
Well, yeah, but again, he wasn't sensitive. He just didn't agree with me letting a certain individual have a platform.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It wasn't directly meant towards you. It was mainly against somebody
he said that too.
somebody else. Yeah.
So
Getting
again, I
old,
take
Kevin.
my hat off to you, Don C, for coming back to the family.
Hey, I appreciate
met him many times, and he went out of his way. He took me to Bangkok, to the Philippine embassy. He took me out to eat when I first got there. My credit card wasn't working properly. He gave me a couple of bucks for my hotel for that night, and then I got a hold of my bank, and they reactivated my card. And yeah, Don C was a definitely stand-up person.
That's important when you most need somebody who's really going to be there. That's important.
And he told me when we had a small falling out, he said, "Kevin, you go back to Thailand, you know how to get a hold of me." And I go, "Damn," So I mean,
and there you go.
And same with Big E. Sometimes we don't agree with what we're doing, but Big E was good enough to
still be supportive.
Me. Yeah.
I'm the same way. Me and Big E. Let me tell you something. Me and Big E, we are like, hey, for the most part, we see eye to eye, and there's many times we don't. Same thing with Popeye. Same thing. I agree and disagree.
You had the opportunity to meet him.
Oh, Big E, yeah. Not over in I didn't see him in Thailand or Vietnam. I lived with him for 2 weeks over here in Cebu, like in the city in Philippines. Yeah.
So you know what kind of stand-up person, and
Oh, him. Oh,
Another
he's
person.
he's a total. Big E is what I would call. Let me think of that word. There's a word for that shit. It's coming. It's coming. I'm thinking. He is. Well, I'll make it simple. Big E is definitely different. Yeah,
Well,
you can
in a
either.
positive way.
Yeah, yeah. He's not negative. He may not
No.
be something that you guys are not used to, but he's definitely not anything that you cannot get used to. And you may
Well,
learn a lot
he
of things
shoots
that
from
you
the
didn't
hip.
know. Mhm.
Um, I want to give a big shout out to Pennsylvania Trucker.
He did.
He,
Yeah.
he's a big help. That he helped
Yeah.
me out many times, and I want to give a big shout out to him. You met him, right?
I did, and my daughter did, and I did that a while ago. He had sent me a message and said, "Hey, I'm driving. I just made a quick stop. Let everybody know that I'm watching." And I texted in the chat and said, "Hey, Pennsylvania Trucker says hello, everybody." Yeah, he met my daughter, and my daughter's like, "I like the guy. He's not a bad guy.
He is a nice
I
guy.
don't. I think he's a nice guy. I just he's got a lot. Well, he had a lot going on, and now it's starting to, the dust is starting to clear, and that's a good thing. With his
He's not the
doctors and
most
everything, he's doing
handsome
good.
guy out there, but
Yeah,
he's not in our class. But
yeah. He's definitely one of those people that again, outside of social media, uh a lot of these guys are normal fucking people. They're just we're normal, man. We just like to fuck
oh
around,
yeah,
man.
oh yeah.
And that's
I
the
hooked
difference.
up
We
with
fuck around.
I hooked up with Pennsylvania Trucker, and
Yeah,
again,
he told me a
in
couple of times.
real
Actually, a
life,
couple of times. Yeah, he's
yeah,
not a bad person. He's
no,
definitely, like I said, guys. We're not always going to agree. Well, we will disagree to agree. We'll agree to disagree all the way around.
yeah,
Like everything you want to label it, but we still have a certain line of respect for each other, and we get along. I think some of the guys that I know can be very difficult, but it doesn't mean I don't get along with them and like them. We just have a difference of how we would do things. That's all. That's all.
yeah. Like I said, hopefully you're there when I go back, and that would be pretty fun.
When are you heading back? This year or next year?
Well, December-ish, January-ish.
I will be back after January-ish, but you'll be there when I come back.
Well, again, keep in contact. I mean, I think you're on my Facebook.
Yeah. We can keep in contact. We'll definitely communicate. Yeah.
Because also I believe Pennsylvania Trucker was talking about
Yeah.
going.
He
in
was
that
thinking
time.
of going. Yeah. He did say. He said probably said it to you. He did say, "I'm considering heading in that like over there in that direction at the end of the year." So that's about right. December-ish, January. Yeah. And again, we'll keep it. We'll keep in touch with each other, and we'll touch base, and I'll let you know for sure.
Because I got to lose some more weight, and maybe I could talk Big E into helping me get a ticket.
Good. Hey, listen, you never know. He
Well,
helps each travel freely for everything. He's on the payroll.
nice.
ET's on the payroll, so you just never know. No, I'm pretty sure
Just
something will work out.
don't burn your bridges. That's what I
Mhm.
mean. If you're in the wrong, admit that you're in the wrong.
Admit you're wrong, and that's how I am. I'm just hold yourself accountable. Everybody sees the genuineness, and everything will turn out right, man. Everything usually turns out right. So,
Well,
but
Big E did help me get this new computer, so hopefully I got
wait,
to let it settle down a little bit, and then maybe try to hit him up with the ticket.
Kevin's like, he's like, hey, listen, I paid my way back, but Big E hooked me up on a ticket to get there. So, and Kevin's like, I'll wait till dent is not so big of a dent, and we're gonna work on to a fucking ticket.
Well,
Yeah.
but he did say I gotta lose like 150 pounds, and I did that. So that, I mean, he gave me percentive to doing something.
Tell him you'll lose another 50.
Yeah. Well,
You'll
I did
you'll
gain
still be
50.
comfortable, and you'll be
So
fine.
yeah, if I
Yeah.
lose 50 pounds, then I'm back to where I was before.
Well, then use that as a step as 50 with the possibility of 75, like 75. Yeah, well, hey, 50 is the
Yeah,
start.
he said that too. He kind of fudged it a little bit,
Yeah,
and
we'll do
we reached the
50 with the
goal.
possibilities of 75. We can talk.
So
I look
yeah,
forward to seeing that. I look forward to seeing that, man. Hey, it's gonna give me the incentive to lose another 50 fucking pounds. We'll keep each other in the fucking loop.
there you go, buddy.
So you have
All
a
right,
good night.
I'm
Everybody
gonna
in the
let you
chat, have
go.
a good night. Be safe. And I'll catch you guys on the next, on the next upload and on Kevin's next show. Because I'll come in randomly. Right now, I got a bunch of little things, but I'm glad I
Do
was able to
you
come in and fuck around and have fun with you all.
do you have any words of wisdom before you leave?
Like honest wisdom
Anything?
or,
I mean,
or
we're all friends.
sarcastic wisdom. I'll give you 50-50. My words of wisdom is if you're ready to come back to the Philippines, remember that the Philippines and Southeast Asia is not for everybody. Prepare yourself. Get ready. For those that know, everything changes. So get ready, be safe, and enjoy yourself. Now, the sarcastic wisdom for you guys that come out here and have sold everything and you're coming over here to buy a house for a fucking caretaker or any fucking body, overly embellishing shit, take your fucking money, put it in the account, and spend it wisely. Just have fun. Whether you have a caretaker, whether you have fucking a girlfriend or a boyfriend, be smart and save your fucking money because everything changes, whether it's here in South America. Have fun because most of you guys are coming over here over the age of 60, 55 to 65, I would say ish. Guys, have fun. The money does not leave your pocket unless you let it out. Don't just throw it away because you guys think that's what, guys, you worked 30 plus years for this money. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it. And if you don't, give me the money and give Kevin the other 50% and we'll fucking spend it the right fucking way. Woohoo!
And giving each other a high five.
No, for real. Stop. God bless,
Yeah.
Kev. Talk to you soon, man. Talk to you all
All right, my
soon, man.
friend.
And have an awesome time, guys. Take a trip and have a good time. Be safe.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us. Yeah, we had a lot of high rollers that came out and visited with us for over 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 47 minutes we've been live. Yeah, we had a lot of good people coming out. Don C, Big E, Richard, Nico. Don't know where Popeye was or is, but I want to give a shout out to Popeye. Or my buddy, Doug Williams, give him a big shout out. And of course, Pennsylvania Trucker. Like I said, there's a lot of good people out there that's hanging out, or they also could be in the backstage, just hanging out and listening to what's going on. But again, eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen. So live life to your feelness. Don't live life for somebody else. Live life for you. So yeah, you guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. We had a whole bunch of people watching today. It was up to like 30 people coming out and hanging out with us. Again, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Smash that like button. Leave a comment after the show. what you think, what's going on, in your own opinion, of course. All right, you guys, thanks for coming out. I'll talk to you maybe Friday. Friday, we'll have another show. All right, you guys? Again, thanks for coming out. Be good, be safe, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. All right, you guys.